Good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are we doing today? You guys having an awesome day? Well, I'm sure some of you guys are just starting, just like me. You didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. Every time I yawned and was like, oh my god, she did it. She did it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I know, they're like... I'm telling you what I'm going to do with you guys. Anyway, we have a very big day today. We have reaction content. We have more Sakiro. And what else I have? I feel like I had something else. There might have been more, but I'll remember eventually, of course. But anyway, I'm gonna finish getting ready. I love y'all. And I'll be right back. Maybe fix that yawning thing. Jesus. No Hollow Knight. Mod span that, man.
Ugh.
Now that the time has arrived, we'll savor every moment.
Log online progress.
Good. Sorry about that. I had to get a few extra things done. Sorry for the semi-later start. Well, okay, well, I guess waiting screen. Waiting screen. But how are we doing today? Good morning. As I try to stretch and break my back. How are we doing today? Oh, goddamn, I forgot my chat thing not here as well. Where are you? Yeah, it's good to have you guys. Hi. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. For anyone that was there for the secret stream, you guys have a good time with that? Even though it's just me, what is it, 9 hours and me just dying? It was pretty much just like me, like 9 hours and me just dying. So that was nice. Oh, however, I got up to gold 1 last night, so that was cool. It was a secret. Like, those are the, those are little hidden secret streams. May not be everyone's cup of tea, but, you know, sometimes I'm feeling a little extra. Might want to do a little something. Do a little something. So, I think they're cool too. Now, Could I do streams like that with games I like with that too? Absolutely, but there's like this huge list of games that I want to do, so I like to say it's like, I have my mainstream stuff that I want to play, and then I have like my little off-the-wall streams. So I like that. Now, granted, is it going to happen every, what was it, Sunday or Monday? Like, I'm not exactly sure when that was, but hell fucking no. Hell no. Hell no, because I'll be tired. But sometimes, you know, you just feel it, you know? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? Okay, you know what? Sorry. However, you know, the thing that that Son sent me. By the way, can we give her a shout out? I like her. That's actually pretty cool. Now, I played the other two on my phone, which, by the way, I shit you not, I play better on like the phone. Which is terrible because like the computer. Actually, hold on. Let me show myself. Oh wait, no, not that one. Hello, everyone. Good morning. But yeah, I don't know what it is, but like, you know, the computer, you're much faster. They even have all those add-ons. But I don't know, something about the phone. Like, I'll just be like, you know, I'll be in the tub. I'll be like hanging out, eat something, and kind of just relax. No. Sometimes you can do both. Okay, preferably maybe not do both during that time. Maybe not be the best time to do it. But you know, regardless, I feel like I do much better. Well, sometimes. You want to know what was funny though? It's like, as I was playing the other night, like I was in my bed and I was just like this. Yeah, I think it was my last match and I was like this. I was like falling asleep. I was dead tired. I was just like, but guess what? I still got third place. Wait, actually, where's the music? Still got third place. I did have a nice team though. I will say one thing is that I am slowly learning what items I want to use. I now have understand the art of the multi-striker, because apparently I didn't learn anything else, but you know, that's besides the point. Anyway, good morning everybody, good morning. Now, no. I mean, I guess you can do that in the morning. I like to ask, like, hey, do people do that during the morning? But to be honest with you, I don't want to know. Don't want to know. Triple Rage Blade? We actually haven't done that. We actually weren't doing that. The only time we would do 2 Rage Blades. Well, actually, technically we would get 3, but give it over to Ash. But like, what is it? Callista would get 2. She's the only one that I know that gets 2. I guess you could put more on other people. Oh, actually, there was this video I saw with Galio. Actually, I wonder if I can have... You know, actually, I'm not bringing this shit up. For anyone that like doesn't know like the TFT stuff, they're gonna be like, what are you talking about? Then again, I'm sure once we do like Pokemon talk and stuff, some people are like, what are you talking about? We have very interesting like things we like. Oh shit, hold on a minute. Where are my manners? Dio, thank you so much for the 15 months, by the way. I really appreciate that. And also, Fraser, I'm not sure if you're still here, but thank you so much for the 6 months in advance, by the way. Thank you. I see that we want to waste our money here. You're just like, you know what, 6 months? Sure. Gone. Gone. So how are we doing today? Happy Tuesday. It is our start of the week, so, well, technically. Technically. So, we'll see. Like, technically speaking, I shouldn't say that if I'm doing one earlier, but, you know, one thing I will say about those random stream days is that, because something that I noticed during, like, the weekend and stuff, when I have like that extra day, I don't know what it is, but like my body just like, I completely fuck up my shift. Oh, which by the way, one of these days, which we kind of dip into it a little bit, I'm gonna try to see if I can move back, but I think my body naturally wants to wake up around like 5 or 6. Right now it's about 4:50, so but like I've noticed that it might just be an old thing. I am a bit old. I am a bit old, which, you know, it's crazy to me because once upon a time I used to be the night owl, so it was like the other way around, but now it's just like boom. Also, hello Mookie, how are you doing? Hello there.
No more being able to watch weekday streams unless I wake up early for you, Sach.
So wake up early. No, I'm kidding. Hey, listen, that's fine. If anything, I wouldn't want to watch me during the weekend either. It's just like, like, get a life. Get a life. Do you like that one, Wayne? I thought you might like that one. And no, but seriously, if you can come, that's completely fine. Listen, sometimes you just can't come. You get it, chat, because, you know. I'm at the Shout out to come. Anyway, so with that being said, thank you though. Thank you for the 3 months. And how are we doing today? How are we doing this glorious Tuesday?
No.
I guess pretty good. I guess pretty good. That wasn't very nice. Well, that wasn't very nice. Who was that? Who was that? Was that Steven? Mods? Kill that man. Literally just psh, psh, psh. So do this right here. Okay, you really don't have to spit on your hands to like break someone's neck, but actually it's probably not good to do that because it's gonna be slippery. It's gonna be slippery. Okay, so don't spit on your hands. I think when you spit on your hands, you're doing something else. So yeah, okay, we're not gonna do that. So anyway, with that being said, also it's good to see everyone. Hello, good morning. How are we doing today? Hello. Hello. I feel like I need to say that a couple times to push away from the topic, like because I know for us today, chat, we have a couple things. We're gonna be doing a little bit of reacting to Andy content again because we're I think I said this last time, but we're doing this every Tuesday. Was it Tuesday and also Saturday? Last time we did it on Friday, but like I had to get my feet wet. I had to get my feet wet a little bit. So now we are ready. I'm excited. I am excited. Also, hi Forsaken, how you doing? Good morning. Mods, make Savvy go off to bed. I did sleep, but not very good. Not exactly sure why. Oh, actually, chat, you guys might like this. Also, Lakota, thank you so much for gifting the sub, by the way. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And your first one? Listen, waste your money. Waste your money. You know, you're one of my OGs. Do you remember back in the day? Do you remember back in the day? Jeez. I'm telling you, like, what was that, 3.5 years ago almost? Crazy to me. Oh, chat, I know this is like really stupid, but listen, watch this. I'm gonna pick somebody random. Let's see. Alright, I'll pick you. Let's see. Hold on. My credit card works. Yippee. If anyone doesn't know, I broke it the other day. However, sad part though, actually I tested it earlier today. So like before stream started I gave like 5. You know, the only sad part, and now I gotta play the sad music, is that Twitch doesn't give extra anymore.
Just to suffer. Every night I can feel my leg.
Speaking of which though, and also vote, welcome back. Speaking of that though, I will give, okay, so, you know, you can't be a hater your whole life, right? So, like, let's just say this. You know how Blizzard, okay, I'm gonna use Blizzard as, like, an example. Like, Blizzard likes to really shit their pants, right? Like, really shit their pants. At the same time, if they do anything, like, good, if they ever do, like, anything good, you gotta show them love, right? Like, you know, if someone's doing bad, you know, definitely don't show them love, but if they're doing good, show them love. You know, don't hold like a grudge. So the reason why I say that is because Twitch has some questionable things that they do sometimes, if that makes sense. Like sometimes they do a lot of stuff where I'm like, okay, that's not cool. That's not cool. I don't agree with that. That's not cool, like, with me. However, the whole like Twitch thing giving extra with that, I don't think I saw that last year. I don't think that was last year or the year before. So I like that one. That's cool. Now I want to know though, I wonder how much. Well, okay, so they probably got subs. And then they also, like, okay, so I wonder if they lost money or gained money with that. I like to say that they still gained money because they probably got more subs. Like, listen, I'm a business person, they say. I'm a bit of a business person. So stuff like that is cool to me. Regardless, though, that is cool. So I will give them props for that. I was like, Cole, how are you doing? Good morning. Are you winning? We just started. I'm winning life because I'm awake and I feel pretty good. A lot of times when I wake up, I feel like death, and I'm just like, please, just end it right now, please. Now, right now, not so much. Oh, I will say one thing. During yesterday's stream, like at the very end, because like I was talking like, oh yeah, we're gonna do long stream, or well, we technically still did one, but like a really long one. Which, by the way, that was a joke. That was a joke, by the way. Listen, I'm trying to be good. Girl. Do all that stuff, you know. God damn it, the hand thing. The responsibility and stuff, that's something I've been trying to work on. Maybe just a little bit. But point I'm trying to say is, like, I don't know what it was, but I think it was like after like the last game or the game like before, like my energy went from this to it was so fast. I was just like, oh my god. I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. Also, thanks for the follows, by the way, Derp, as well as Kill Me Now Daddy. What a name, baby. What a name. And no, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you. The management? Like, as in what? like managing my own schedule. Not really good at that, but I did post it. Finally. I think I posted last week. Did I post last week? No, I didn't. So now everything's good. Well, actually, now that I think about it, we haven't posted a schedule in like forever. It has been quite a minute. It's been quite a minute. So I think everything's good now. So chat, makes me happy. We are back on track. Back on track. Thank God. And we added a little extra, a little something, chat. So I hope you guys are liking the content. New stuff, different kind of streams. You want to know something funny? I sent it to Switch earlier because, you know, Switch, bless his heart, he has to upload all the videos. Well, he doesn't have to, but he volunteers. Thank you, by the way, for that. Shout out to Switch. I showed him because I can see my history for my streams, right? So it went this. Okay, this is how it went. 38, 30, and then it was like 10, and then 30, and I'm just like, did we just do 30, 30, 30? for hours. And I was like, holy... I was like, I see why Switch is mad. I see why Switch is mad. He's like, bitch. He's like, you just came back from a break and you're just gonna completely go. So that's something that I do, which is fantastic. I love that. Oh, also, I just realized that there's a time over there. Well, at least you know I'm not lying. It's like 5. It's like 5 p.m. Or p.m. a.m. You for la madre. a.m. PST. So that's cool. That's awesome. But yeah, so Switch, I am so sorry for that. So we should be good and to go though. Like at the most 10 hours. Well, I'm gonna try. Unless we do like an event. Speaking of which, we were talking about it yesterday, which by the way, don't be missing those secret streams. Well, I guess they're secret, so you could miss. Good job. Anyway, also Michelle, thank you so much for the 25 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Hey, Savii,
oh, and also, hi Kim. Thank you for the raid, by the way. Thank you.
//
Don't mind my chat. Well, actually, you know chat. I was about to say, you know chat. Yep, thank you. That's so funny. Thank you so much for the 25 months, by the way. Thank you. Chat, everybody laugh. How was stream, though, by the way? How was stream?
No.
Okay. It wasn't good. I'm sorry. Jesus fucking Christ. Sorry for asking. Yeah, I know. I was about to say thank you for the shout out earlier. You know, it does let me know. Whenever you actually like do that. Which, by the way, I think that's cool. Like, you can kind of see like who's stalking you. You're like, hey, by the way. Also, Zelda, that is so cool. And wait, hold on. Kill me now, daddy. God, your name is so fucking funny. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. And like I said, your name is fucking hilarious. Your name is hilarious. Which, by the way, you just came up in here following right now. Like, you gotta like see if the content's even good. Well, let me help you out still, at least. Let me give it a consolation prize.
Good job.
That's all I got right now. Because listen, if you're here for good content, I don't know what to tell you. Forgive me for I have sinned and I don't have that here. So, you know, just keep that in mind. But yes, it's good to have everyone. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. And again, thank you guys so much for anyone that came in during yesterday's stream. They're a little different. They're on our days that are not usually our schedule. I'm not planning on making those like, I'm not planning on brain work for me. Oh, there it is. I'm not planning on always doing that, but, you know, occasionally when I'm really feeling it, whenever TFT finally like slows down for me. However, you want to know what's honey? It's killing me that I'm not platinum. However, I'm not playing that today. I'm playing Sakido today because I really want to play that. And, you know, I could just do a few matches to finish it up. But, like, if it was anything like how last stream was, we'll be there all day. We will be there all day. So I'm like, okay, I'll save that for another day.
Good job.
And also, Mather Setho, thank you so much for the 7 months and the tier 2. Jesus, thank you. Oh, taking back my voice. Oh, you guys are too sweet. Listen, if I never stop streaming, if I never stop streaming, there it is, E for la madre, then I'm never gonna ever get back to a good spot for like no crustiness, because I'm gonna be real with you, I feel like I always sound super crusty. However, when I I don't like taking a lot of breaks. However, let me tell you something. When I do, I feel like I don't sound like nails on a chalkboard. I'm like, oh my god, that feels so good. However, I'm addicted to streaming and I'm addicted to seeing you guys. Also, hi, Wolpex, how you doing? Hello there. It's good to see you guys and welcome. Oh, and also, Grim, sorry, there's like a lot of things that are going on. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much for stopping by. It means a lot to me. And thank you for bringing your awesome community by. It really does mean a lot to me. Don't hit me. Thank you guys so much for being here and welcome. And also, Ali, thank you for the 500 subs, by the way. Thank you. Oh, and thanks for the nice, like, sorry, my English apparently is really bad still. Thank you for the nice message earlier. I really appreciate it. Actually, let me just say this, little off topic. Oh, Jay, have a lovely day at work. I hope, wait.
Hello, but I'm not sorry.
I don't know where you work, but like, I hope it's doing well for you. If you're in a cold area, it's starting to slowly get to the cold area. Or a cold area. Starting to get close to the cold time. So if anyone doesn't know for HVAC, which by the way, good luck with that. If you're in a hot area, then the busy season's finally starting to die. If you're in a cold area, it is just beginning. No. I find that interesting. You can like do a similar job and like depending on where you're at, it's like different. It's different. It's like different but the same. It's just it's climate. I run an HVAC company. Well, I run a family HVAC company, but I do all the money. I deal with all the money dealing with fucking customers when they act all fucking shitty. By the way, the job's not great sometimes. You want to know why I actually really like to be here? Well, there's many reasons other than the fact that I love it and I love talking with you guys. Even though you guys tease me and stuff from time to time, nothing pisses me off more than having to deal with a fucking customer that is always pissed off. Because of course, which I understand why, their system dies and they get mad. They're like, I'm fucking hot. They're like, I'm hot. I'm like, yes ma'am, I understand. How we'll send a tech over there in just a little bit. we'll send a tech over there. And listen, I hate dealing with customers. God, I hate them. Again, it's not their fault. Like, I mean, they're angry and it's like 100 degree like weather. It's rough. It's rough. Anyway, sorry, I'm yapping about work. We don't talk about work here. We just do fun shit here. We do fun shit here. Speaking of which, we have a lot planned for y'all, so I hope you guys are ready. Listen, and it's great to see you guys. Dorky stream, I can't handle. I am such a fucking dork. Listen, I'm a mom. I'm 31. Like, you're gonna be dealing with a lot of like mom humor. A lot of really cringy mom humor. But hopefully you like that. Hopefully you like that. You know, I may not know how to do a lot of things. But, oh shit, my brain just died again. I may not do a lot of things, but yapping, that's what I want to say. Yapping is my specialty. My specialty. Commercial space? No, it's residential. It's residential. It's family business. It's like me, my papa, my little brother, and I think like 2 of his friends. So nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. But one of these days when we actually expand, then that might actually happen. So that'll be cool. But at the moment, it's just me. It's more residential. So that's cool. That's cool. So if you're ever wondering where I'm going for work and stuff, that's pretty much it. Luckily, I work from home, so I can just be right here, sitting in my little chair. So that makes me happy. Savvy, you're by Savvy. What does that mean? Arrow, what does that mean? Med check. Wait, med check. I never start stream without my meds. If not, I'm gonna be like
3 months with the best service headband.
The best at being bad. Spooky, thank you so much for the 3 months, by the way. Thank you. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Like, seriously, you guys are great. Never change, baby. Never change. Well, except for Steven. Stop calling me out on my time, you bitch. Alright, anyway. He said, will you be playing horror games this month? Ooh, actually, that's a great question. I think yes. The ones I want to play, like, I fucking hate horror games. Hate them. However, well, mainly just because it's mainly just a lot of puzzles. Mainly it's a lot of puzzles and oh, okay, so it's puzzles and like really bad cheap jump scares usually. However, the one I want to do is actually head out to VR, because I think it's cool enough now. I think it's cool enough now for me to use it. I think. So I want to do Alien Isolation. Wait, hold on. Actually, let's just make sure. Alien Isolation is on VR, right? Just wanna make sure. I don't know. It is. Okay. So I want to do that because I've never played Alien Isolation at all. However, if I was sitting down playing, like, I'm sure it would be fine. I'm sure it'd be fine. But VR, like, listen. I say I hate VR games, but if I'm walking in there, like, if I'm, like, I'm gonna be fucking frightened. I'm gonna be fucking scared. I might shit my fucking pants, chat. I might shit my pants. Other than that, though, I don't know. I'll have to look. I might play certain games that have more of a scary aesthetic, but I don't know. Actually, this might be a good time to play Dead Space 2. Okay, I'm not sure if you guys remember, but like, we were playing Dead Space 2 whenever we were getting ready for the remaster for Dead Space. So like, horror elements is great. I love that. But like, actual horror games where it's a little slower, just not really my thing, you know? Savi, why is your walking sound effects a horse? Horse? Wait, actually, hold on, Switch. I don't think I have that on our list. Well, add that to the list. Chat. If I could, listen, Switch, I don't know if you have that written down, but no, actually, never mind. I was gonna show chat, but I want to keep some of the games like a surprise. But if I told you, if I could show you guys that list, it would be like months of us like having games consistently. So isn't that crazy? Have you ever played Fear? I used to love Fear. Fear 2 was the one that I played that I liked the most. Isn't Fear 3 trash? I can't remember, but Fear 2 I remember. Okay, so Fear 3 is bad, kind of like how Dead Space 3 is bad. Well, at least I heard fucking that is bad. I think it is, I'm actually not exactly sure, but I want to say yes. You never played them? Ooh, good to know. Good to know. Well, let me just say this. I might have this big list for you guys. Maybe, possibly. Maybe, possibly, and you guys are gonna fucking love it. You guys are gonna fucking love it. Fear 2, though, that actually might not be a bad one to play. Alright, I'll write that down also. Yes, they did, actually. Dead Space 3 was a thing. It was bad horror, but decent co-op game. See, that's why I can't play, because I have no fucking friends. Imagine that would be fucking crazy. Anyway, Dead Space 2 actually sounds good. So, actually, I'm glad you brought that up. There's a lot of games that I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. So, kind of perfect time. But yeah, for like an actual, like, scary game where, like, you know, I'm walking slow, like... See, that doesn't sound like a horse, right? I don't know what that one is. No, that's a DJ. Anyway, so ones where I'm walking and I'm doing puzzles and I'm like... And then occasionally you'll get the... Not my favorite. Not really my favorite. But you never know. Sometimes I mix it up a little bit from like time to time. Ask Lucy. She's so busy. I love Lucy. Shout out to Lucy. But at the same time, she's so busy. Like, she does like big events. And honestly, if I ever start to do this full time, I will 1000% start like doing more events. Oh, speaking of which, oh yeah, that's right, I forgot. I think Grim rated before I even had a chance to finish chatting about this. So this weekend, other than of course streaming, I actually finally got everything planned and finished. There still might be a few other things I still need to do for our event. We have two events. We have two events. We have our 3-year partner anniversary, which even though that passed by, I never actually had a chance to celebrate it. So we're going to do that. And then after that, I think we have our 60K followers. So everything's planned, accounted for. And there are a few other things I need to look at. Oh, which by the way, chat, I love you guys to death because a lot of people participated this weekend whenever we were doing a, I think in Discord, we put a, celebration idea. I think it was like our celebration idea thing, and you guys put a ton in there. I actually grabbed one already. I yoinked one. Like, I yoinked it for us, so it's gonna be great. That, and we have many more things planned. I forget if we have days. Actually, hold on. Switch, you're still here, right? Do we have the days? I just want to make sure. I think it's next week on Tuesday, but I'm actually not too sure. I want to make sure. Now, the one I think is already planned, but the second one I'm not sure. Okay, so it's the 8th. Alright, well, you heard it here first, Sean. You heard it here first. So on the 8th, be ready for a big celebration. Now, I don't know if we'll actually do like a long stream. I think it'll probably be like 8 or 10 hours, most likely. I'm trying to make it so we don't do like this huge ass giant stream. However, it is an event, so maybe. Not too sure. I'm not too sure, but I am trying to slim down a little bit. Like I was saying this a little bit on like yesterday's secret stream, but what I'm trying to do, trying, is during that time where I'm actually like, you know, not streaming like 24/7. Maybe work on more of our YouTube content, or maybe more stuff for Patreon, because I have a few things I want to work on, or even do ideas. I mean, you have no idea. Maybe with all that extra time, I might be able to do some of these ideas, possibly. At the same time, though, I say that now, and then sometimes I'm like, well, we're changing that baby up. So it varies. It varies. But I am gonna try my best to kind of, you know, separate a little bit. Maybe separate it. However, I'm gonna be real with you. No cap on a stack, baby. No cap on a stack. I truly love streaming. Like let's be real, streaming is my #1 favorite thing. It's my #1, like it's my favorite. Like when it comes to like YouTube and stuff, don't get me wrong, we have been adding a lot more stuff and it's been awesome, it's been great. However, which actually we're gonna be doing some more stuff today, but I like the live stuff. Like YouTube's very professional. Like everyone's so good at what they do, they're very professional. Like for me, I'm just like what? So like, I feel like this is like my little home. Plus I can be here as long as I fucking want. Before Lucy raids you, she says, Savi, I love Savi. Might take a bit to schedule, but I think she'd be happy to hang out. See, that would be great. I'm shy. I'm very shy. I'm very shy. I do talk a lot, but at the same time, doesn't mean I'm not really shy. So yeah, she comes in here a lot and like she makes me happy. She's one of my favorite content creators. Her, Shirihiko, and a few others too. Like there's some people that I can watch all day. She has a very cute personality. You know, she reminds me of an ex like girlfriend that I had like back in the day. Not saying that's her. Don't get it twisted. I just like the very perky like attitude. It's very perky. Shy, skill issue. Yeah, that's probably one I can definitely be like, hey, that's big issue with me. At the same time, you know me, I'm usually pretty busy. So like I haven't been able to like do collabs and stuff. However, summertime is finally going away. Everyone waves this fucking summer. No, actually, fuck you, summer. Fuck you, summer. If I could flick you off like with my hand, I would, but this doesn't seem to work sometimes. But yeah, fuck you. With that being said, we have my favorite time of the year. Oh, actually, yeah, that's right. October 1st. That is today. That is today. It's spooky month, baby. It is spooky month. I guess that means I owe you guys an ASMR stream. ASMR horror reading. ASMR horror reading. So I do owe you guys that. That will be coming. Maybe. No. Well, I guess you're coming there too. This is true, chat. True. But I think that will be next week. Not during the celebration. That's not the celebration thing. But we definitely will be. I'm excited for that. I hope you guys are too. Also, why is my model jumping? Like, do you see that? It's like this. Here, let me fix my seat, I guess. I'm like, wait a minute, maybe because I'm leaning too far. Like I do have my elbows on like the table, that's probably what it is. Here, let me fix my model. sorry. You know, I love 3D, and you know, I say this every single fucking time. I love 3D, but like, God, there's so many issues sometimes. Now, I wonder if it's like that with the new model, but like, because I'm going to be using like a different program and everything, blah, blah, blah. So maybe it won't be that bad during that time, but I don't know. We'll see. That's something I'll be dealing with when that happens. Also, I'm probably going to talk about that model every single time that I stream. Because like, I'm so excited. You have no idea. I'm so fucking excited. But again, that's for another day. But anyway, chat, like I said, I have to head off to work. I hope I can catch you later. We'll probably be on for a little bit. Maybe like 8 or 10 hours, most likely. Unless for some reason I'm feeling kind of meh. But I feel pretty good so far. So good start to the day, I like to say. So good start. And I hope that you guys are also. Happy spooky month. Thank you for reminding me about the video games too. So I guess I added 2 more to my list now. Now I don't know if it's actually going to be the ones that we play. However, I think it should be good regardless. So we'll see what happens, shall we? But like I said, next game I can't tell you. That's going to be after Sakido, which by the way, I think we're starting to zoom. We just finished, well actually we are, what is that? We're at the giant ape. We're at the giant ape. The one with the centipede thing, like, which, by the way, that is, terrible. Terrible. I'm not ready for that one. But listen, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Also, Foxy, thank you for the bits, by the way. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so very much. Also, Capital and also Cookie Crunch. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. That's your favorite part. Wait, the centipede? Oh, hell no. No, it is not. Ew. Brother, I hate bugs. Like, some of my least favorite, and there's a few. Any fucking spider. Centipedes and scorpions. Those are all things that I see sometimes from time to time. Listen, because here's the thing. So my little brother, I love him to death, but he's kind of a piece of shit. But I still love him to death. Because he knows I hate like bugs and everything, he'll open up systems and stuff like that, like for HVAC, like, and the spiders love to hang out inside those like systems. So he will just take a picture and be like, hey, sis, look at this. And I'm just like, go fuck yourself. I hate it. Ugh. It's gross. He's such a fucking asshole. But at the same time, though, I do love him. And I'm gonna be real with you, I'm also kind of an asshole. Like, in a different way. Like, again, yesterday's stream was hilarious. Like, I feel like the whole time, and also I say thank you for the follow. The whole time, whenever someone would take my fucking item, that carousel is toxic. That carousel is fucking toxic. Like, I'm telling you, I think I screamed at least 10 times, your mother should have swallowed you. Your mother should have swallowed you. Your mother should have fucking swallowed you. You wouldn't think a game like that would, like, you know, bring out the toxicity, but it definitely did. Oh, or that last dude, even though we won fucking first place, by the way. That one stupid ass pendejo, he was taking my damn rods. Or no, he didn't take my rod. I don't have a rod. He was taking my freaking bows. All of them. Just I swear to God, he was a stream sniper. I swear to God. However, at the same time, though, we still won. So it doesn't really matter. So I don't have a rod. I mean, I have an invisible rod. I know. Isn't that funny? Is that I still won. You know, actually, when I was actually thinking about that, I was like, like, I wonder if, like, he took those away, and because of that, it made my, like, build better. Actually, you know, I'm guaranteed that's not the case, because my Callista would have benefited huge from a Rage Blade. They would have benefited huge from a Rage Blade. And she didn't even have one, but still won. So, you know what I think it was? I think it was Fiora. Fiora is way better than I thought she was. I watched a video on it, and like, okay, there's, you know that build that I was doing? It's not perfectly viable anymore because they changed Fairy to like from 3 to 2. Sorry, chat, I'm gonna nerd out for a minute. But I will say one thing. They did tell me, they were like, hey, by the way, Fiora's pretty good. And I was like, oh, I see. She heals and then also does that stun. I was like, wow. So if you can put multi-striker on here, you just win. You just win. It's game over. GG. Well played. Okay, you need at least like 7. You get a 7 stack, you get a 7 stack Bloodthirster, and then I think you need Gauntlet, Sterix. I think Sterix, and then what else? You know, to be honest with you probably just get the cloak and then boom, you're set. And then you're set. No stuns, no nothing, heals, boom, done. Are you one of those people who's like, actually, pinche fucking pendejo? Listen, nobody spells here. Nobody fucking spells here, alright? You know, actually, this is a VTuber chat, thank you very much. Everyone here's an idiot. No, actually, to be fair, like, you know, I think a lot of the people here are like really smart. Really fucking smart. However, I am convinced that the moment that you come here to stream, or at least for me, anyway, caught me. My stupidity level is just like, I do need to stop drinking that stupid bitch juice so I can go. However, I feel like it does make streams like a tad bit better. To me personally. But yes, I can't spell, but I do numbers though. Listen, me and numbers, we go way fucking back. Unless we're streaming, of course, then apparently I just fuck everything up. Pixel, you're silly, and welcome. I know, she do be cooking though, But anyway, sorry about that, where was I? I was a little mad at that one game, but listen, we made it. You know, it's games like that like, makes you feel like I'm not that stupid. Then again, we did lose a couple of them, so I was like, ooh, maybe I am stupid. You know, in my defense, what I do, what I do is I'm hyper focused on chat, right? And even though the game looks slow, and you know, at the start it is slow, but once you get to like middle and late game, that's when I'm like, that's when I have to like focus and like go shh. And then with that being said, I'm just like, hold on chat, hold on. Because I can't help but not talk to you guys. Not because I'm parasocial, okay? Just because, you know, like, you know, I have issues. I have issues. I have some issues, perhaps. But that's besides the point. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of fast, but at the same time, if you're not stacking like 50 stack of gold, it's not too bad. But the way that I do it, I'm just like, shh. You know, actually, I'm doing it wrong too. There's certain areas that I should roll on and some that I shouldn't. But at the same time, I need to also get up to like 9. It's very confusing. Like sometimes you gotta like balance your economy, and you gotta balance another thing. Okay, you know what? I'm talking about this too much. Y'all need to quit it. As you can tell, I'm a tad bit of a nerd sometimes. You know, you start to see this a lot when I start playing Pokemon. When I started playing Pokemon, actually, Yui, are you here? Yui's like the same way. Yui's the same way. He's like, well, actually, from my calculation, like, I completely agree. Surprise TFT stream. No. Listen, I want to play some Sakido today. Plus, not to mention, like, I want to get up to freaking plat. I want to get up to plat, but like, if it was anything like how yesterday was, that's gonna be the whole fucking stream. And you know what? I gotta kill a gorilla today. I gotta kill like a fucking gorilla today. Well, that and many more. Oh, actually, speaking of which, well, also we have to do like reacting stuff too, which I'm excited about. But now that I think about it, you told me after we finish up the gorilla, there's the finger there, right? Like, not the thing that I did to your mother last night. Am I right? No, but I think the finger thing's there, so I can finish up my tree. I want to finish up the tree, and that's the last item that I'm looking for. Oh, come on, that was a good joke. You guys are fucking jokes. Fuck you. Yes, Win, I am. You might like this one. You might like this, like, video. You might like this one. Then again, I hope you guys like a lot of them. I try to put a little zest. Usually it's all the things that I like talking about, but at the same time though, hopefully you guys like some of the things I like. Plus, not to mention, for anyone that does watch our reacts or just goes on YouTube and got, like, you know, watches our videos, thank you, by the way. First off, thank you. And another thing, we're adding more, as you can see, and we're doing it with Twitch, or well, yeah, with Twitch, with chat, I should say. I think those ones are much better. Like, yeah, you can talk about a video and everything else by yourself, but I think with chat, I think it's better. Because I know when I watch like Asmin, or when I watch like Moist, or when I'm watching somebody like talk about something, like I'll listen and everything, but sometimes I'm watching their chat. Like, I don't know, something about like hearing what the streamer's talking about and what they like, and then seeing what chat feels. I don't know, it's like sometimes chat doesn't agree with the streamer, so it's cool to see like a back and forth sometimes. Then again, for me, it's hard to do back and forth because I'll make a 9-minute video in 250. So if I start not arguing, but if I start chatting, then we're gonna go to like an hour and 30 minutes for like a 9-minute video. So isn't that awesome? Isn't that awesome? TFT half stream? No. I'll leave that for like the weekend. If we do play during the weekend. It's not always like a guaranteed thing, but I'll leave it for the weekend because, like, here's the thing. I'm going to finish up Sakido, and then I'm going to move on to my next game, which, by the way, you're going to like the next game. I haven't said what it is yet, and we have a ton. And now that you guys told me about, like, the horror games, now I have to add another one. So there was a game before I was going to play right after the next game, but now I'm going to push that one back a little bit so I can add, I think Dead Space 2. Either that one or Fear. Because, you know, now that you brought Fear up, I'm like, oh, I love Fear. I totally forgot about Fear. Another Souls game? No, I'm actually, because of you guys, I'm not playing Souls games until probably next year. Probably till next year. So, you know, that's what you get. But at the same time, though, I do want to try out brand new things. Well, actually, just in general, I had things planned. But, like, you know, anytime that I can make you guys feel worse because of it, then I will. Absolutely. Absolutely. Why, you may ask?
We do not care.
I don't know. Why not? Why not? That is all. Also, hello Chico, how are you doing? Hello there. But what about Remnant 2 DLC? No, I'm probably not gonna play. Well, I don't know yet. Listen, Red, I have so many things I want to play and what I want to do, so Not sure yet. Not sure yet. I will say one thing though. The game developer, Remnant 2, the game developer, they actually sent me a code, like, to go ahead and like play. And I'm like, oh god, like, you know, I thought about it, but like, I have so much that I wanted to do that maybe I'll have to play later. Oh, Boss Rush. Oh, how cool. That's cool. Savi, are you gonna try Throne and Liberty? No, I don't like bad games. But yeah, I do have a couple of good ones that are coming up, so that's cool. Speaking of which, are we ready to go and watch our good video? Wait, isn't Throne and Liberty bad? Are you gonna play Zelda? Like I said, I only play the good games. Wait, hold on. Is my mic working? Hello? Good game? Yeah, okay. Good games. Awesome. I only play good games. No, like, honestly, Cubist, like, I think Zelda's great. I think Zelda's great. Zelda's great. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. I actually think Zelda's great. It's just, listen, I heard that there's a puzzle inside that game. I heard there's a puzzle inside that game, and that kind of, like, honestly, it scared me. It scared me, okay? Listen, you caught me. It's Halloween, so it scared me. I'm like, ooh. I know. It's very puzzly, so that's why. But is it a good game? Absolutely. Then absolutely. I said, then why do you play like TFT? It's not a puzzle. It's not a puzzle. TFT is not a puzzle. It's a strategy game. That's like saying Fire Emblems is a freak. What?
They're both parasites.
Mods ban this man. Yeah, I would say, I'm like, wait a minute. That's like Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem is not like a puzzle game. It's a strategy game. It's a strategy game. I was like, wait a second. Oh, and also, thank you for the 14 months. I really appreciate that. I'll see you in 60 seconds. It's a logic puzzle. Yeah, but that's different. Those ones are fun. Those are ones that, like, you know, make my brain expand. While puzzles, I look at them and I'm just like, listen, I'm not 70. Yeah, which, by the way, I am old, but I'm not like 70. Like, puzzles are for people that are in like the retirement home. That's where like your nana goes. Your nana goes to be like, oh my god, I'm gonna finish up this puzzle. It's like, is it for the tapioca time? That's where the puzzles go. So, nice try though. I mean, unless, well, technically speaking, we are old. Most of the people here are pretty old. So, maybe it is time. Exactly, with the crosswords. You're just like, what did you get on that one? Boo. I know, I'm telling you, everyone's leaving right now. Chat's like, well, I never. No, my regulars, they know how I feel. They know how I feel. Listen, if people don't realize how I feel about puzzles like 3.5 years in, you're not listening. You ain't listening, baby. Don't forget about bingo. He said bingo. I like Wordly. I've never liked that one either because it involves words. Fucking hate words, chat. Shout out to words. Or actually, don't shout out to words. Shout out to numbers. Shout out to numbers. Numbers are better. Numbers are fucking better. Words? Fuck words. I can barely even speak English myself, chat. My English is fucking awful. It's awful. Spanish is really not that good either, so, you know, there's that. Numbers suck ass. Mods ban that, man. Toxicity. You know, numbers are equations, and equations are for video games. All your favorite games, math. At least I think so. Well, what do you play? Probably play Throne and Liberty. Shout out to 64. He's gonna be my favorite number. Well, shout out to 69, baby. Let me tell you. Hi, Q. How you doing?
Savi.
You used to do Rubik's Cubes? I fucking suck with the Rubik's Cubes. I'm just like this.
What is Savi's spirit animal?
A dumbass.
A bipolar bear. Ha ha ha.
Really?
Get it?
Yes. I have bipolar.
Ha ha ha.
Oh. Wait. Is that supposed to be because I'm bi or because I actually have bipolar? Wait, I'm confused. It's like a 2-for-1 cell. It's like a 2-for-1 cell. You need to be so much more fucking specific. Yeah, whatever. Just squish them together. Yeah, just squish them together. Just squish them together. Fuck it. Whatever. Anyway, chat, are you guys ready for some fun times? Are you guys ready for my video? No. Okay, that's not the fun time that I mean. Ooh, I should fucking get you. Sí, vale madre fucking pendejo. Anyway. Pinche Dumas. Are we ready? Also, Alarm, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Listen, I think you'll like the video I have planned for you guys today. So we have Leave my stream right now. Be gone, bot. Be gone. I should backhand you. I'm about to fucking I'm about to whip your ass just like how your fucking mother should have. Either that or get swallowed, whichever one. Take your pick. Take your pick, because apparently that's what we were talking about yesterday. Oh, god damn it, not that one. Wrong button, wrong button.
No.
Other wrong button. So, but Carl, that's TOS. Fuck TOS. Fuck your mama too. Best routine I have ever used. Okay, you know what? You guys need different stuff. I want to say I would give you more things, but the issue that I have with that is that then it gets spammed. You know, don't get me wrong, I like me some autos, but like if it's getting spammed, like for me, the only spam I like is spam in the morning. No, actually, now that I think about it, I haven't had spam in a very long time. Spam and eggs is so good. Anyone like spam and eggs? Like, they're some of my favorites. So good, so good. Hey Sins, how are you doing? Hello there. As well as anyone else that I might have missed, good morning, happy Tuesday. The actual first start of the week. Actual first start. You fucking Brit. Mods, ban that man. Damn fucking straight. You know, I may be a Brit, but I'm also full-blown American, baby. And don't get it twisted. Savii, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Can I get some freedom? Hell yeah, brother. Freedom. Wait. There it is. I'm like, huh?
He's pulling his cock out!
Same thing. Same thing. Spam and mac and cheese. I don't think I've ever had that before. Spam and mac and cheese. That actually sounds really fucking good. That actually sounds really good. Okay, see now I'm hungry. Chat, you see what you did there? You see what you did there? We call that being a fucking asshole. Wolfie, thank you for the follow, by the way, as well as Tonki. It almost sounds like Takis. Listen, I like Takis, but like, listen, my family, my tummy doesn't really like hot stuff anymore, so unfortunately I can't have them. But to be honest with you, as I get older, I shouldn't be eating all that. Listen, I'm trying to like be healthy and shit. Like, you know, I be hiking and be doing all that fun stuff now. You know, gotta get those happy rays. Gotta get them happy rays, baby. That's all I gotta say about that. Also, Walks, hello there. Thanks for the follow. I probably said your name wrong. Forgive me. But yeah, trying to kind of be at least a little healthy. So y'all better be fucking proud of me. And besides, we kind of slimmed down streams also. So I think we're doing pretty good. Well, definition of slimming for us is like 8 hours or 10 hours. But like, you know, we're working on it. We're working on it. We're working on it. So it's, yeah. Well, honestly, to be fair, that's probably for better anyway. Because if you think about it, for anyone like myself who has like a job, it's hard to stay here for like the whole day and then some. So I feel like people miss streams, and like you damn well know that, you know, that makes you sad. I like when people are here, they get to vibe, enjoy themselves. So I like that. So if I can like try to fix that, make it so people know, that'll be great. Also maybe start a little bit earlier, but that's for another day. That's for another day. I know, adulting, crazy. Couldn't be me. Katia, how are you doing? You healthy? Who are you? And what have you done with Savi? Well, let me tell you, I do have my book. I started reading a book. Okay, that's a fucking lie. That's a lie, but I did buy a book. Has anyone ever just like gotten something, a gym membership, a book, and like you just never did it? You just never did it. You never fucking did it. I like to say, as long as it's in your presence, you're getting smarter. Getting smarter in that big old noggin. Or like if you have like a gym membership, you should be healthy because you bought a gym. You thought about it, you know, you thought about it. So it's there, it's there. You know, I told my mom that once. I was like, you know, Mom, I have like a gym membership, so I should be getting healthy. And she's like, Mija, that's not how that works. And I'm like, you don't know me. You don't know. That's fucking science, baby. Science. Yeah, science. Listen, she wouldn't get it. She only watched Breaking Bad once. I've watched it 4 fucking times, so I know what science looks like. I know what science looks like. Well, for drugs, most likely, but it's same thing. Same thing. Same thing. What book? Actually, I may have gotten a scary book for us. However, the scary book that I have, because it is actually a scary book. I love scary. I love scary. Just saying. I love scary books. However, it's a Stephen King book, and they are short stories, but what short story I think it is more like probably like 20-30 pages. So I don't know if that's what we want to do for spooky reading.
I'm 29
like kind of keep it, you know.
Still scary. I refuse to do it.
Adulting? Yeah, sorry, I had to relook at that again. You know I'm blind, chat. No, but yes, I'm like the same way. Wait, what were we talking about? Atomic, thank you so much for the 29 months, by the way. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Savii picking out a picture book for us. Okay, I haven't been to Barnes & Nobles in forever. Wait, is Barnes & Noble still a thing? You want to know something funny? And you're gonna probably not believe me. You're probably not gonna believe me. I used to be an advanced reader. I used to be an advanced reader. Oh, how times have changed. Oh, how times have changed. Like, I think I told you about the whole, you know, I taught a kid how to read, and I remember they threw me a party because of it. I was little. I think I was in like the 2nd or 3rd grade. Actually, I think it was 3rd grade. I think it was 3rd grade. Might have been 4th. But I remember that. I still remember that. Like, it was a good time. I used to like helping people. You know, I still help people, but like in a different way. Like a different way. Like, you know, one of those things where like you watch my stream and you're like, oh God, thank God I'm not that bad. Because if that's the case, that makes you feel better. I mean, at least it wouldn't for me. Am I right, Chad? High five. Alright, Chad's not gonna do it. Here. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Wait, how do you be an advanced reader? Read it in reverse? No, you just read a lot of books. You read a lot of books, and also, I think it's the speed, right? Speed, how many you read, and also just in general, like, I guess like advanced reading wouldn't be like this. So let's just say you're in, again, we're gonna talk about it in simple terms, right? So you're in the 4th grade, right? There's 4th grade reading literature, but you may be in the junior high, like, level where they start reading that stuff. So there's like different books and like volumes and like size and stuff, as well as like word choice and stuff. So that's what it kind of means. So like if I'm in the 4th grade but I'm reading the 7th grade, like I guess it's just more like your level in age, if that makes sense. So hopefully that makes sense. He said, why was there 14 always invited to parties? Because it really, okay, god damn it. I thought you were actually saying something to me. God damn you guys and your fucking jokes, I swear to God. I hate you so much. You know what, get out of here. Get out of here. Hi Red, how are you doing? Hello there. Red, you came in from yesterday's stream, right? I think so. You know, wanna know what's nice? I like when I can remember. I like being able to see people from like, because like, you know, we've done a lot of games. We've done a ton of fucking games. Like, again, Yui was from Pokemon. You're from TFT. There's a few others. I'm gonna be real with you, I can't remember every single person, but I don't know, I like it. It's like, I say this a lot, like to streamers or just people like overall, like you can pretty much manifest whatever kind of community that you want, and being able to bring in people from everywhere and they stick around for you, God, it feels so good. God, it feels good. Now, not everyone can do that, I understand that, and not to mention, some people just want to watch one complete thing, and that's fine too. But like, I don't know, I like being able to pull people in and then they're part of the community. I don't know, stuff like that just makes me smile. Our community has grown so very much. That's why we're celebrating our 60k followers celebration. That one is on, actually, let me look at my schedule. Y for la madre, my fucking English is awful. Let's see. So on the 8th, we're going to be doing our partner celebration, 3-year partner celebration. That'll be on the 8th, and I think the 60k follower thing is on the 22nd, I think. I'll let you guys know, but like I said, me and Twitch planned out a ton of shit for you guys. A ton of shit. So be ready. That will actually be a different stream, Chad. Like, actually different. I think like before, well, let's be real, we haven't really celebrated anything really in a minute. I think the last thing we did was like my birthday. So, which by the way, you didn't have to do that. I think we did like an 18-hour CUDA board during that time. 18-hour fucking CUDA board blows my mind. Also, lurking, enjoy your lurk. But yeah, we have everything planned. I don't think it's going to be like a super long stream, maybe like 8 or 10 hours. So it'll probably be that on both ends. And then after that, I think it's going to be nothing but like events. I may even do some different kind of games on that day. So I'm not exactly sure yet. I said it was, wait, February last week. It was not February last week. Silencios. So I get it. It's like middle school, aka junior high. Yeah, exactly. So at least where I was from is like, you know, 1st to the 6th grade is like elementary school. Then it's like 7, 8 is junior high, and then after that 9 through 12 is like high school. So that's usually how they do it. At least where I'm from. So it's a tad bit different. So wow, I hope that I don't work that day. Oh well, if you can't, we'll have VODs. You know that. We'll have VODs. We'll have everything ready for you guys. So don't even worry about it, baby. Don't even worry about it. What I want from you guys right now is I want you guys to enjoy yourself here. I want you guys to do a little vibing, relax, kick back, kick them shoes off, baby. Because we got a long fucking day today. So I hope you guys are fucking ready. Speaking of which, I've been fucking yapping at you guys for about an hour. Y'all ready for this shit or what? Or what? Monk, you are not the fucking first timer. Listen, silencios. Pinche tu más. Listen, silencios. Way ahead of you. Way ahead of you. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Listen, that's all I ever asked for. Content's free here, so enjoy yourself. That's it. And if you're gonna act like a fucking twat, you can leave. Be gone, thought. Piece of fucking dog shit. Alright, so with that being said, I'm gonna swap you guys over to our video that I have planned for you guys. I think you guys might like this one. So, let's see. If you don't, then I'm also gonna press this button.
We do not care.
Alright, like I said, we do. Well, okay, so we're starting to do this again, just so everyone is getting back on, like, our, how should I say? We were not doing this for a while, but, every Tuesdays and Saturdays we'll be doing reacting content, at least for the little bit, for the first half. And then after that, we're gonna go back to our video games. So we weren't doing that for a while, but, like, we started a little bit last week, so it'll always be on those days unless something changes. So I'm sure there are people that enjoy that, and I'm sure there's people that don't. So at the same time, let me press the button again. Let me press that button again. Go fuck yourself. No, just kidding, just kidding. If you don't actually like that stuff, that's fine. Just come back in like an hour. Come back in an hour, we'll keep playing games, baby. So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. So with that being said, wait, actually, curated. Oh, create. Wait, did I read that right? Curated. Is that the first time I said a word right? Holy. That's not a 5 fucking letter word. That's crazy. It's okay, so the content that I usually do for, like, it's more reacting stuff. So it's like oh god, sorry, my English is terrible. So it's usually like topics or videos that I like, and then we just go over it, get our opinion in. So very simple. It's not edited or anything, just boom. Stuff like that. So nothing crazy. So React Andy, hell yeah, brother. I love doing that stuff though. Some of my favorite content on YouTube is pretty much either documentaries or I love being able to see my favorite content creators get their opinion, especially on things that I like. So hi Savvy, I hope you have a good stream. I gotta get out of bed. I need to be up in like 4 hours. You're starting to sound like me. You're starting to sound like me. I'm like, well, I haven't slept again, baby. Shout out to not sleeping, baby. Shout out to not fucking sleeping. So listen, I hope that your day goes really well. Alright, I hope your day goes fucking fantastic. Alright, anyway, with that being said, chat, let's get this party started, because I also have to go kill a monkey. Or centipede monkey. Yeah, it's like a centipede monkey. Yeah, something like that. Listen, Doc, I don't even sleep, unfortunately, and that's not even a flex. That's a cry for help. That's a cry for help. I'm like, please. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
Every night.
You know, it's funny.
I can feel my leg.
I always how should I say? So as you guys know, we do like big streams. I always like to tell like streamers and other content creators, I'm like, please don't follow my example. I really do have like a bit of an issue. Unfortunately, it's, you know, got that mental issues, baby. But point is that like I always try to tell people like, hey, 4-hour streams, 4 days a week. That's all you fucking need. If you want to do more, awesome. 6 is cool too. 8 is solid, but I will say one thing. I rather watch a stream for 1 hour, 2 hours. That's fucking thebomb.com. Thebomb.com than seeing somebody fucking stream for 8 or 10 hours and it's fucking dog shit. I'm gonna sound like The Rock, be like, it's the biggest piece of fucking dog shit. And you know, like some people think y'all need to do that, but you really don't. I promise you. It's funny that I co-write a paper of the age of 15 to 16, I think, on quantum physics. Okay, listen, settle down there, nerd. Settle down there, fucking nerd. Relax. He said you have a different level of sleep issues. I work on like 32-hour cycles, and you concern me. Don't worry about it. What did I come into? You already know. You already know. Do you want me to play your song or what? I've been doing 40 hours a week on top of my day job. I love it though. Yeah, I think that's what I used to do. Now I'll do that and also my day job. So that's cool. That's cool. Now, if that's not a cry for help, I don't know. I don't know what that would mean then. It's a cry for help, okay? It's a cry for help. Thank you, Chad. Thank you. Thanks for being here. I mean, it must be working because you guys are here. But yeah, you know, take your time. take your time, do your stuff, and, you know, I hope that eventually you will succeed, you know? Just being consistent, maybe. Just being consistent. Anyway, chat, without all the preachy shit, I am gonna go and use the potty. I'm gonna use the potty. I was about to say take a break, but I'm like, no, bitch, you're not taking a break. I'm gonna use the potty, and when we return, we're gonna go back over to our reacting and indie content. Then after that, some Sakiro. So be ready. Be ready. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today. I almost said happy weekend, but it's not the fucking weekend. God fucking damn it. You know what? Let me see if I can go grab one of my other meds too, because I think I might have missed one. Anyway, I will be right back. Love you guys. Where's my music?
Beneath the granite towers where the old secrets keep, ancient winds murmur tales as the castle drifts to sleep. Glimmers from the torchlight trace patterns short and tall. Echoes of past revelries linger in the hall. Whispers of a life in gray I tread between the living and the dead. In my heart, in my heart, two worlds collide. Between them I can't hide, but still I stand despite the fray of find my way. Two worlds collide, the pain I pushed aside. In the dark I won't decay, I'll find my way. In the heart of the fray, side by side we stood, silent oaths binding us, deeper than words could. Eyes that shared stories of pain, hope, and mirth. Together we found purpose, gave each other word. Moments once held close, now distant stars. Fragments of a journey traced out by the scars. Whispers of a life in gray I tread between the living and the dead. In my heart, in my heart, two worlds collide. Between them I can't hide, but still I stand despite the fray of find my way. Two worlds collide, the pain I pushed aside. In the dark I won't decay, I'll find my way.
Hi there.
past brought me to the end. I was stuck in limbo, hoping to be dead wrong. No, they took everything from me. Nothing left to see, burn it down slowly. Can't bury the truth, the past is far from dead. The chances we lose when we chose never to forget. When choices made had forged the blade.
Good job.
The blood was the beginning of the end. Beginning of the end. I was gone to remedy the choices they would never believe it. See, my history is burdened by the devil of reason. I was tried and I was told nothing heats a heart this cold. When to heal and when to fight, I buried darkness to survive. Broke out of this limbo, saw that I was there wrong. So I don't wanna wait, I just need to chase it. Give your life away, what becomes the payment? When I saw the window, I ran as fast as I could let go. I'm not gonna wait, no. I'm just gonna take till you have nowhere to fall. Can't bury the truth, the past is far from dead. The chances we lose when we chose never to forget. When choices made had forged the blade. The taste of blood was the beginning of the end. Beginning of the end.
I've seen the darkness that they hold within. Now I'll bleed the hardest dry again.
You walk in the room to take your final step. You're thinking I'll lose, but what you'll never still forget is once you try, the choice is made. Can't bury the truth, the past is far from dead. The chances we lose when we chose never to forget. When choices made had forged the blade. The taste of blood was the beginning of the end. Beginning of the end. I was wrong to play pretend. What was in my past brought me to the end. I was stuck in limbo, hoping to be dead wrong. No, they took everything from me. Nothing left to see, burn it down slow. Welcome to my mind. It's a carnival.
All right, I'm back. Oh, by the way, you see this? You see this picture? You guys excited? It's that Monhun picture, and also you see that greatsword? That's what we're gonna be using. Apparently, you know the whole thing with like the demon blades and stuff, where it's like, and then you just like, I think you sit there, if I remember correctly. Not anymore, apparently. Apparently not. So I was like, oh, okay. So I might have to give him a shot still, chat. I gotta give him a shot, you know? At the same time, though, apparently you can have two. I think you can have two, right? Like, imagine just having, like, two weapons there. You can, like, swap them back and forth. Super excited. Super excited. Nas, are you being sarcastic? Are you being sarcastic? I feel like you are. Alright, are we ready? If not, I'm gonna have to ban you. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna put my chat here and then we should be good. Also, Dash as well as Draco, thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in, everyone. Thank you. Alright, so where are we? There it is. Reacting to any content. Alright, so actually really fast before we continue, Let me fix my model because she always fucking breaks. She always breaks, especially at the worst times. I'm like, oh, that's great. That's great. All right, hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can grab this and we should be good. Also, Win, what are you looking at? What are you looking at? Yeah, exactly. I like this one. I watched it a little while back and I was like, you know, I like this. I like this one. If I can ever find the damn... All right, so we're going to disconnect this, and this time around, Chad, I will make sure to actually turn off the TTS, right? Because, like, listen, the last time, like, it went off and I'm just like, oh my fucking God. I was like, oh my fucking God. I was like, please don't, please don't. All right, I think I got everything now. Well, pre-watch? Okay, well... All right, not specifically pre-watch. Like, I watched the concept of it. Look at this. I have not pre-watched it. Look at this. No red. No red. No red. No red, so shush. Shush. Silentos. No red. Red means watched. At least I think so, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I want to say. Oh, by the way, just off topic for my TFT players. I watched one of these earlier today. Actually, I haven't seen the solid one yet. I watched one of these earlier with the Galio one. It was like, was it Rage Blade, and then it was Multi-Striker 3. I think it was level 3. And I think the Rage Blades were like the master one, like the master, whatever the hell they're called. So like he was like, and he also had the I think it was the Deja Vu. It was the Deja Vu one. That was cool. I like that one. I thought that was like badass. On an alt account, I would never. Anyway, let me pull the rules up too. Actually, if you can, or Renaro, it doesn't really matter. Auto redeems aren't on. Auto redeems aren't on. Tangia's not on, and pretty much everything's off. So don't waste your points. Don't waste your points because it makes it so that mods have to do extra work, and we definitely don't want that. Definitely do not want that. And yeah, actually, you know what? If you want to, well, you can either do that or you can put this here. I'm actually still trying to figure it out. Which one's a little bit easier? You can always put the video there too and just pop it, just so, you know, show a little bit of love. I don't know, whichever one, it doesn't matter to me. Also, hi Thunder, how you doing? Hello there. So let me see if I can go turn off the music. But yes, I think this is a good video. I think you guys might like this one. All right, now let's see, where is my music? Ah, here it is. I'm telling you, there's like different, okay, so I have so many tabs because I'm a fucking boomer. Because I'm a fucking boomer, I don't close anything, not a single one. So I'll just have like, it's like so much shit. It's so much fucking shit. But anyway, oh God, let me just say this before we actually get started. Chat, I hate getting old. I'm sure I say this almost every single fucking stream, but I hate getting old. God, I fucking hate it. Every day I wake up and I feel like something breaks, something else breaks. Hold on, let me move my chair. Just give me just 1 second. So I have to ask, do you have a lip piercing? I do actually. I have, I used to have snake bites. And I have my tongue piercing. However, I don't wear any piercings when I'm streaming because then you hear like little clicking. You hear a little clicking. Actually, if you watch some of my older streams, which by the way, please don't watch the old streams, you would probably hear them because I used to like have them on always. But then I was like, no, I can't do that. I really can't do that. I really can't do that because, well, actually, to be fair, back in the day, we used to do ASMR, so ASMR stuff wasn't too bad with it. I'm just saying. So it wasn't too bad back when, but now I think it's annoying. I think it's annoying because it always clicks. Also, is my hands broken? Wait, hold on. Kind of. Hold on. This is the perfect test. All right. All right, honestly, close enough. All right, let's see. Let me just fix my model really fast. Forgive me. I'm telling you, I try to make these so they're actually like decent, and then like my motto is always like fucked up or something. Something's messed up. Something is messed up. But yeah, I like piercings. Nose piercings actually is one of the few I don't like. It makes you feel like I'm a bull. Now, I don't mind like a little stud at the top, but like when it comes to those, I'm like, I feel like you look like a bull. Even if you're like gorgeous. Even if you're gorgeous, I'm just like, can you take that one out? That's great. Oh, eyebrow ones are not bad either. You know, we should go over that one of these days. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Chat, we have monkeys after this. We have monkeys. Everyone focus. Everybody fucking focus. All right, let me just push my chair up. God damn it, my chair's always fucking... I'm telling you, I love this chair so much. However, it might just be because I have cords. Like, listen, my cord management is not great. My cord management's not the best. Yeah, not the best. You know, when we were doing desk like reviews, do you remember when we were doing like the desk reviews? Some of you guys had like the cleanest setups. They look so good. Other like, but me, I'm just like, oh. You know what? Actually, you know, I actually moved rooms since that last review, which by the way, we got to do that again. I still have my eye tracker. I have my eye tracker and I want to use it some more. And I think those are perfect. Those are definitely perfect for stuff like that. At least I think so. Anyway. All right. Where's my water? You know, every time that I do this, I always... I feel like I have to prep up a lot because, you know, here's the thing. With YouTube stuff, I love stuff like this, but I also try not to sound like a fucking idiot. Listen, Gremlin, we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. I'm not exactly sure when, but we will do it again. Plus, the eye tracking thing was badass. I love that. It was so fucking good. So good. Anyway, with that being said, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, chat. Here it is. No, I'm kidding. All right. Pretty privileged chat. So I'm sure you guys know what that means already. More or less, people that probably get things that they're probably that they probably shouldn't, or maybe not get because you're not so pretty to social standards. That's kind of how I see it. I fucking hate it. There's been many times in my life personally that I've seen that. It fucking sucks. I usually see it in like the business world. It's usually like managers, people that get managerial jobs just because they're good looking. It's because like either they are related to somebody, or B, it's because they're, how should I say, a good look for the company. You know, they want to have like a face for things. But anyway, I'm yapping.
How far can pretty privilege get you?
TikTok star Charlie D'Amelio. Charlie D'Amelio. Charlie D'Amelio. Charlie D'Amelio.
Which, by the way, I don't know this person, but one thing I will say, hold on. Let me go back to that. Is that 152 million?
Charlie D'Amelio. Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah, I've never heard this person. Look at that. 154.4 million. Okay, so this is on TikTok. I like TikTok. Again, I've told you guys about this many times. I like the shorts there, and also the streams on there are fucking hilarious. They are way different than Twitch, and it's normies trying to stream. I don't know. It's strange, but I love it. It's a guilty pleasure. But yeah, I do want to know though. I'm assuming like, at least for TikTok standards, because TikTok standards are a little different compared to like YouTube and Twitch and stuff. I'm assuming that's a lot. I could be wrong though. Yeah, let's say chat, I'm assuming yes. I mean, it looks like a lot, but for TikTok standards, I want to say yes. I think she was the most followed TikTok account at one point. Okay, well, that answered my question. So yeah, that's crazy, honestly. Imagine having that many people. And that's what I'm saying right there. You have all those followers, and again, 37K doesn't sound bad, right? At the same time, for TikTok standards, it's way different. I think when you have that many people, like, I think people expect at least 1 million every single time. Bots? You think that's bots? I mean, I can see that. Okay, I can see that. Like, I've heard stories about some people. I've heard stories of some people actually like doing stuff like that, which is honestly crazy to me. Oh, and also Zip, thank you for the 14 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, that's wild.
I was like, that's it, I'm famous. Don't talk to me.
Guys, it's Charlie, and I'm super excited to be sharing with you my first ever YouTube video on my YouTube channel.
I don't know what the fuck that was. If I remember correctly, sorry, I don't know what the fuck that was. If I remember correctly, she used to be a, like, I like to say the brain rot TikTok dancers. The fact that people can get famous off of just doing weird dances on like TikTok and stuff blows my fucking mind. Again, I'm a fucking boomer. You know this, I know this, everyone knows. But like, you know, back in my day, that never used to be a thing, and it's crazy to see it now. Like how things have changed. Well, then again, we've been streaming for like 3.5 years as a anime girl, so it's kind of one of those things where that's new also. So I don't know, things are changing so fast. You know, everything's on the internet, and it seems like everyone wants to be famous. That's what I've noticed. We did another video just semi recently, and it's crazy to see what people will do and what people will get, you know, be able to do like on the internet now to make money, like even if it's just dancing. Also, Fantastic Fox, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, I hope you enjoyed RuneScape. Cultured.
If there was one person who saved the universe in their past life, it
I love
must be
RuneScape.
Charli D'Amelio, because she was dealt with everything anyone could ever ask to be successful. A virally beautiful face and body, every
You know, I have to ask, because my chat's a little older. So, you ever heard about her before? Because honestly, I've never heard about her until I watched this. Well, until right now. You know, since I didn't pre-watch. Nope, no. Anyone? Why should I? Well, it's a fucking question, stupid. Who? No? Okay, just making sure. Just making sure it wasn't just me. Because I'm going to be real with you, sometimes people will talk about somebody and almost as if like everyone should know, and I'm like, I have never heard about this before. That's why I think I'm a fucking boomer. That's why I think I am a fucking boomer. I'm telling you, 31, old now, old.
opportunity in Hollywood, commercial.
Okay, boomer.
All right, shut up. All right, you know what? Whatever. I said that first.
In the industry,
I said that first.
A reality TV show, a TV show, a clothing line, a makeup line, a record deal. But somehow,
I don't want to talk about it. I can't believe that.
there is still a way to mess everything up.
Just really need to admit this to you guys. I actually do have nipples, and I mean, that's really, like, that's all that I can say about this right now.
So how did the D'Amelios screw up more than $32 million worth of pretty privilege? That's exactly the mystery we're going to
Can you
uncover
repeat that?
today.
It's
But
just-
not only that,
you heard her.
as
You
your
heard her.
marketing bestie, who graduated top 1% UCLA Business Economics
People are wild.
with
People are fucking wild.
a background in marketing, we are going to explore how pretty privilege can still fail you if you have a terrible brand.
Because here's the thing, especially nowadays, and we just briefly like talked about it, when it comes to I guess nowadays you can get fucking famous off of anything. It seems like that's what it seems like. However, just like anything else, because you know, I used to do a lot of business. Well, actually, I run a family business for HVAC and stuff, so I have to deal with financial stuff every single fucking day. And if you don't have that good backing, like whether it's somebody managing like what you're doing, your brands, how things working, like it's going to fall apart no matter what. You have to have somebody that is like knows the business, especially if it's like with social medias and stuff like that, because it is a little different than like a normal actual business. At the same time though, even if you don't have that experience for it, I bet you it's similar. Again, the only kind of stuff that I know for social stuff is what we do here, but from what I've done personally already, it's about the same thing, pretty much your product, what you're doing, etc. So that's how I see it.
And how you,
am I wrong?
Yes,
maybe
no matter if you have pretty privilege or not, can build a successful brand to help you down your career. And by brand, I don't just mean slapping your name or face on a t-shirt. Branding is about how your future college, future boss, future boyfriend sees you. And
I like this because I'm going to go back with what we're doing here. Like, you know, I think we have a solid brand. Like, I like, you know, the Savii brand. I guess you can say that. Like, you know, honestly, saying that out loud sounds fucking weird. But at the same time, me and Switch, by the way, thank you, Switch. We do a lot of like background work. You have to like really be on it. You got to be on it. You got to know what you're saying, what you're doing. And don't get me wrong, don't sound business. Like, I hate when people, it's like, especially with stuff like this, being able to know that somebody can be very business-like, knows what they're doing, when they're doing stuff, but at the same time, not sounding like a business robot. Because again, this is socials. This is where people like vibe. They connect with you. They want to be around you. So, you know, being able to balance is important. I think it really is. Also, hi Shirihiko, how are you doing? Shout out to Shirihiko. I love her.
I'm creating a series to analyze celebrities from a marketing perspective, because many of whom do not recognize the power of influence they have over a generation of young girls.
I like this. This took me a very long time to start realizing what you can do, and what you do changes what people think. Like, for instance, if I, you know, I'm not going to bring up a bad like situation, but one thing I've noticed is like if I say something or I'm like, hey, this person here is like, then people tend to stay away. That's why I usually don't talk about like other people or talk about things that can be in a negative light, because some people will back me up and they'll do stuff. Now, I would never want that because I try not to spread, like, you know, not trying to spread fucking violence. So it's kind of one of those things where I'm like, hey, you really got to be careful. As you start growing, your community does. And sometimes, from what I've noticed, sometimes people take things very literally. So if you're like, man, I hate this person, not only are they going to hate them also, but they will probably find ways to piss them off. Go on social media, stalk them. I mean, like, people go wild with that shit because you don't like them. So you have to be very careful when it comes to power. You know, and it's socials, it's streaming. You would think to yourself, like, no, that's not a fucking thing, but it really is. And that's blown my mind. Last 3.5 years, I have been shocked with all the things that people will do for their streamer. So it's wild. And I'm sure it's oh God, it's fucking joking on my spit. sorry. But I'm sure it's about the same thing here. So that's crazy though. That's how I am when I'm drunk. However, this is why I don't drink. I be looking nasty. I be looking nasty.
To be aware and reflective of the people who are shaping our culture. And
like I said, I'm very new. Some of the things we do nowadays, I'm like, okay, thank God I stay here with the streaming. Because when I see stuff like that, you know what I see? Influencers. If someone called me an influencer, I'm going to fucking backhand them. Because listen, I don't want to be an influencer. I feel like those are the people that go out and I'm going to be real with you, they're annoying. They're annoying. Is everyone like that? Probably not. But from the ones that I've seen, no, I'd rather just be a streamer. Vibe, streamer, content creator. Actually, better yet, content creator. People hear streamer too and they're like, fuck you, streamer. So let's just say that, content creator. So let's work with that one.
Despite how terribly the D'Amelio
oh, and also
franchise
Switch, thank you for the
flopped, we
hit
will
sub. I
also
really
talk about
appreciate
how
that.
they
Thank you.
could come back from the lack of brand and the hate they always cry about.
I'm upset because I haven't been in any drama.
First,
when I see stuff like that, okay, so my mom really likes was it 90 Day Fiance, and that's all I see on 90 Day fucking Fiance. Everyone's crying about some bullshit. Well, actually, I think it's also like that with the Kardashians. I don't know. Hearing people cry about some dumb shit, I'm like, no, that's not really a show for me. Not really a show for me. Mainly for me personally, it's just because first off, I don't like crybabies, but also a lot of the time these are millionaires crying about dumb shit. You know, you have people that are struggling just to get by. So I just don't relate. It's like, I don't got no money. I ain't got no damn money. So for me, I'm like, yeah, you cry about whatever. I'm not trying to be one of those people that's like, oh, like everyone sucks. But at the same time, I just can't relate with stuff like that. Just not really my thing.
we need to
I'm sure
understand
people
how
love
the
that kind of stuff.
D'Amelios
Drama.
had
People love
every
drama.
single chance to build a $1 billion empire. Charli D'Amelio,
Billions,
for those who
actually,
have
not
never
millions,
heard of a
billions.
small app called TikTok, good for you, is a Connecticut high schooler who is not a nepo baby, an Instagram heiress, or a self-made artist. She started creating dance videos on TikTok in 2019 that quickly broke the platform and the Guinness World Record as the first person with 50 million followers on TikTok.
Like I said, it blows my mind. It blows my mind that you can just get big and famous off of dancing, off of fucking dancing. Now, I don't know if that's a thing nowadays. I mean, I'm sure it probably is. But then again, let's talk about what platform this is on. That's TikTok. The majority of people I see on TikTok are either old bitches like me or a lot of kids, mainly kids. But, you know, I am turning into that minion mom. So I do enjoy them. I think they're funny, but like, yeah, it's mainly kids. It's mainly kids. And that shows you the power of kids, power of fucking kids. Cause let's be real. You try to do that on YouTube or you try to do that on any other platform. There is no way you're going to get that many people, and probably really quick. You know, kids are gullible. They're going to like watch whatever. So, you know, it is what it is. Phrasing. Oh shit. You know, I can't fucking speak English. Being a reacting content like person and can't speak English, so that makes really sense. A lot of sense.
The entire internet and Charli herself was dumbfounded by this success because while Charli was a dancer, many have claimed her dances to be mediocre. Surely it can't be that people are shallow and that the TikTok algorithm prefers.
From what I saw, listen, I ain't trying to be a hater or nothing, but from what I saw, it's pretty mediocre. So then again, I have Spanish family, so like, you know, salsa and, you know, any kind of dance moves, any kind of style of dance like my family has like done. So I'm telling you, that looks pretty. You want to say new age? You want to say it's like new age dancing? I guess. I don't know. It's more like moving around. It's like pretty much like the Wiggles. That's kind of how I see it. But hey, make that money.
A pretty face, right? Not possible at all. Of course, Renegade became the
I'm just
Charli
watching these
D'Amelio
things
dance
and I'm like,
because
oh god,
she
these
did it so
TikToks
much
are
better than
something
the
else.
original
There's something
choreographer.
else.
And of course, the reason Dixie D'Amelio, Charlie's sister, began blowing up too was that her natural talents blew the platform away. All in all, some people are born on the right side
TikTok is
of the
crazy.
beauty algorithm and beauty standards.
TikTok is the only place that I know that just the rules, like how YouTube or Twitch or any other socials, it's different. It's different. It's just different. I know the dances are anyway
standard, and they should embrace it. But as the sisters are dealing with this life-changing fame, which in this day means power, which means money, their parents and new team saw a pot of gold. How exciting. There is so
Again,
much
blows my
possibility
mind.
when
Dancing,
the hype
that's
is
it.
only rising for the girls. They were seen as the model citizens of TikTok.
They went on
and
Nickelodeon?
basically had the attention of every teenage girl in the nation.
Chat, how do you feel about this? Again, my chat's a lot of boomers. My chat's a lot of fucking boomers. So what are your thoughts on this? Like, pretty privilege has been a thing since fucking God, probably since the dawn of fucking time. But at the same time, like this new age of I guess creators, influencers, like I don't know. To me, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Like there are certain things I like about being able to do whatever you want on like different kind of socials and like, you know, streaming. Like for me, I love doing this, and I could, you know, honestly, I could probably do this for as long as I really want. But at the same time though, like this here is just different. Again, it might just be the boomer inside of me, maybe just is. It honestly, it probably is. But at the same time, I don't know, it's just, it's different. It's different. So would this affect a younger Savvy? Maybe if I was born in this time, if I was born inside this time, then I'm sure I would be like, oh, this is just normal. But I'm telling you, my boomer is starting to show. It really is. I'm just like, I don't understand them kids no more. I don't understand them fucking kids no more. I remember back in the day when my papa used to be like, Mija, if you are not like the best musician or the best artist or pretty much the best of the best, then this whole creativity, this whole creative side of things, you're not going to make zero money. And nowadays it's like, this is it. This is how you make the big money. So it's crazy how much has changed. It is crazy how much stuff has changed. Like, so nowadays, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about it. If it's streaming, though, I love it. It's just, I don't know. Influencers, just not really my thing.
There was so much potential here for them to grow into the icons.
You think I would have been
and
brain
role
rot?
models for
So
the
stupid.
next generation of young girls. But no, the D'Amelio parents said, heck, we are the new Kardashians. And if you're the Kardashians, then being hot is all you need to build a successful business, right?
I just hate that you can get big now from no talent other than, I guess, doing a silly dance a couple times. I don't know. It's stuff like that blows my mind. Blows my fucking mind. We watched a video, what was it, last week? I want to say it was last week, where more or less it was talking about fame and how people will fucking kill for just that little bit of like to be in the moment. And I have never wanted that. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of a loner even though we stream a lot. Clearly that doesn't make really a lot of sense, but like there's times where I want to be very talkative and I want to talk with my family here. By the way, I love y'all. And but there's other times where I'm like, I kind of want to just be on my own. Imagine just being like, have you ever seen like actual like, you know, celebrities and stuff and they get like stalked by paparazzi? By the way, fuck paparazzi. Like all of that right there, that should be like illegal. That is so fucking stupid. But anyway, like imagine just always having somebody just watching you. Not to mention, you say anything on socials or anything else, people will judge every little thing that you do. To me, that's too much. That's why like on like Twitter and stuff like that, like I will watch stuff like mainly when I'm on Twitter is like one of those places. Sorry, I had to think about how to like say it. I mainly use it for art and supporting friends. But like you try to put your opinions out there and stuff like that, people are like, I don't know about that one. It's like toxic. It's so fucking toxic. Then again, Twitter is fucking terrible anyway. It's fucking terrible. Don't go on there.
And so what happened next?
Did she get a
was
brand
big,
with the toilet paper?
impressive list of business ventures.
I thought the Discord was me. I thought the Discord was fucking me.
And that the team behind them is not just uncreative, but literally throwing random shit at the wall and hoping that one will stick.
Wow.
So what this is it's a look at your 2021. This is the major things we're focusing on. So we have all partnerships. We have, the different companies you're working with, like, ring lights and starting a clothing company. So, and then you have books and TV shows.
Well, this is
So at least from what I'm hearing right now, she was mainly getting famous off of dancing. So what I'm noticing is when it comes to all this, they want to do brands of like all kinds of random shit. It's like throwing stuff at the fucking wall. One thing that I've noticed is that if you got famous off of something, people want to see more of that, more and more and more of that. So if you're trying to just like, how should I say, if you're trying to put brands and stuff on things that people don't really like mesh with, like that doesn't make sense. You're going to literally fail because you are trying to like advertise for things that, to be honest with you probably don't give a fuck about. You probably do not give a fuck about. And if you don't give a fuck about it, then your community's not going to. Like, for instance, if I'm like, we do merch and stuff for like shirts and hoodies and blah, 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 blah. But like chat likes that stuff, plushies and like, y'all like that stuff. If I was advertising for, I couldn't even think about it. Oh, actually, yes, I can. Good example would be like Raid Shadow Legends, right? It's a sponsor that most people could fucking care less about. I have never seen a person that actually likes Raid Shadow Legends. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. But a lot of people look at that and they're just like, well, just trying to make that fucking bank. And don't get me wrong, there are people that work full time doing streaming or YouTube and stuff. So got to make that bank. I get it. But for me personally, I would only sell things that I personally like because I know that you guys aren't going to like it. We hang out so much. So I know personally that you're going to like this. So it just makes more sense from a business perspective. 40 billion players world fucking wide. What is that, normies? That's nothing but normies, baby. That is nothing but fucking normies.
so big. We need to first look at
it might be people from YouTube. Maybe it works. I have no idea.
That led to the ultimate downfalls. From 2020 to 2023 alone.
That's why. Sorry, I paused the video a lot. No wonder. 2020, COVID. People were just sitting in the fucking house, not doing nothing. That makes more sense. Because I was wondering, like, did it just like blow up out of nowhere? That makes more sense. Okay, all right.
They had their makeup line
I wasn't sure.
Morphe, not exactly a hit. Then a collaboration drink with Dunkin' Donuts, a fragrance line, a nail polish collection, a mattress, a footwear brand, a skincare brand, a popcorn brand.
The popcorn brand especially is so fucking stupid. You're trying to sell to 14-year-old girls. Like, I'm assuming either 14-year-old girls or 35-year-old guys are like, oh god, she's fucking hot. But at the end of the day, like, you ain't gonna sell nothing if it doesn't match. If it doesn't match with your community, it's literally a waste of fucking time. Am I wrong? Like, I mean, somebody that works with business right now, that's what I would do. Like, I'm like, hey, if this doesn't match, then it's just not going to work. It's like literally just trying to sell. I'm trying to think of another example. Let's just say it's opposite of what you probably should be. Let's say that for now. for now.
Where I don't know which creative
so popcorn is a very low cost. Well, yeah, true. But I don't really see that mission with like 14-year-old girls.
Relatable, fun brand. And all they did was to mock the working class where labor was only a fun activity for them. And being so incredibly talented while launching back to back businesses, Charli D'Amelio.
Oversaturation. With me, I would sell a lot of like clothing, merch, shirts, hoodies, things where they can actually be able to wear it, to have it. If you're having stuff that's like super expensive, because I think they had makeup, and like I was thinking about that, I was like, makeup, 14-year-old girls, maybe that might work. But seems like everything that they're doing with pretty much like their brands and stuff is all expensive shit. It is all expensive shit. So it's things where like those 14-year-old girls are not going to be able to afford that. I'm just saying. And I think there was like shoes and clothing lines and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'm sure this is not for like the working class, the people that actually watch you. So this seems to be more like for celebrity stuff, and that's not going to work. That's not going to fly.
Of course, had the time to write a book in 2020 called Essentially Charlie, the ultimate guide to keeping it real, which became a New York Times bestseller. If there was an award for launching the most number...
All right, so I'm fucking stupid. I don't read a lot as much as I probably should. But how does one become a bestseller? I'm assuming like you have to sell at least a certain amount of copies, but like I don't know about that one. I shit you not. Like they have to just put that on there. They have to. Like there ain't no way someone's buying those. There's no way. Yeah, I know. It sounds simple, but like I had to like make sure I knew the definition because there's probably no way that got there. There's no way. Because when I think of that, I'm like, yeah, everyone's buying this. This is like the hot new thing. It's like, no, bitch. Nobody's buying that. So people have posted a perfect number and became a bestseller. Oh, no way. See, that's what I'm saying. That shit is rigged. But then again, I don't really know much about the, much about books, even though I probably should. I'm telling you, I'm getting dumber and dumber each day. It's the VTuber thing. I promise. That brain rot's getting pretty strong.
Of unmemorable businesses, the D'Amelios probably would have won.
Oh, I thought this was part of...
That's my laundry being finished.
I thought this was part of the video. I was like, wait a minute. She's trying to change out a little bit of different music there. I was so confused.
If I didn't
oh
tell
shit,
you,
okay, my bad.
Probably don't even know half of these brands existed.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't, none.
Deceased.
No idea.
Because honestly, by the speed that these products were launched immediately following the blow up, there is just no way that they were developed with care and passion from Charlie and
That
Dixie.
fucking Discord
these brands
noise.
have no connection
That fucking
with them.
Discord
Like,
noise.
Why shoes? Why popcorn? Why mattress? It's just
Exactly.
slapping the D'Amelio label on a bunch of consumer goods that are very mid themselves.
A bunch of things that you could care less about. Like, again, with the whole Raid Shadow Legends, or with, let's just say I liked, I'm trying to think, like, God, I'm trying to think of a good one. Anything that I don't like, things that I find irrelevant, dumb, stupid. If I tried to sell you guys that, you guys are not going to buy that. You are not going to buy that shit at all. Like, when it comes to, like, our clothing or our gamer subs, or, like, things that I actually use, things I'm like, oh, this is great, I love this chat. You would be more likely to get it. Now, granted, it doesn't say you're going to get every little thing, but like at the same time, you're probably going to have a better chance of being able to sell to your community. But at the same time, also double fucking whammy is that if you're trying to make another one, another business and another one and another one, it's oversaturation, like saturate, you know what I'm trying to say. It makes it so that people are like, okay, you're just trying to sell everything just to try to make that buck. So me, I would notice that. And you know, here's the thing, you guys and people on TikTok, like such as like kids and stuff, even though yes, they are kids, but like y'all are smart. Y'all can see when you're getting like played. So like I would be like, no, you would have to split them up. To me personally, I feel like you would have to split it up a little bit. And again, sell things that you're passionate about. Like if you really like something, like go for it. But you damn well know that they could fucking care less about this shit. Just whatever they can yoink. Whatever they can fucking yoink. Just terrible.
D'Amelio footwear is recommended by doctors to treat
By the way,
broken
Dork, did you say
ankles.
pet my roaches? I hate you
I
so
don't care if
fucking
you like
much.
the Kardashians or Hailey Bieber. Yes, they also launched and flopped brands, but the brands that we will remember and rave about are the brands that they care about and rave about themselves.
Exactly.
Kim Kardashian
Exactly.
is known for her iconic body. So what does she launch? Skims, a shapewear company that has quality products that could sell even on their own. Kylie Jenner,
Which is crazy. You know, the whole the Kardashian thing still blows my mind. Like, again, didn't they all get famous off of that sex tape? Oh, actually, yes, I forgot that last video that we did last time. It was just talking about that. See, that blows my mind also. I don't know. The world's crazy. The world's fucking crazy.
For her lips, so Mama Chris got her to launch Kylie Cosmetics. Hailey Bieber, the woman is constantly showing her glowy skin, and each launch is super creative and tied to her personally. Emma Chamberlain, vlogged with coffee for 4 years. It just makes so much sense to have a coffee company, and she has killer creatives. Alex Earl's merch, very on brand with her personality. The fact that you don't even know the name of the quote-unquote brands launched by the D'Amelios shows you how disconnected they are from these brands.
What they probably did is that they had a company like approach them and they're like, hey, we're gonna go ahead and put your name on this, boom, 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 done. And she's like, yeah, sure, and never thought about it ever again. That shit does not fly. That shit does not fly. Like, again, they were talking about the Kardashians. It's all things that they like. It's all things where they're like, hey, I would use this no matter what, no matter what. And that's how you sell. So anyone that is a big fan of the Kardashians, they see that, they're like, yeah, I want this. And that's it, done and done. It just makes more sense.
And it is so funny.
You cannot fuck with people. You have to be passionate. You have to be passionate.
Quote, we are always in heels. We are walking carpets. We've done all the uncomfortable blister-filled shoes before. So it's been really nice to be able to look into our closets and see, what are we missing? And what do we have that we can make better? Clearly extremely relatable to their teenage girl fan base who walk in heels and go to carpets all day. And
Exactly.
clearly the dream shoes for the teenage boys who follow them because of their hotness.
That's what I'm saying. Because either little girls or guys are like, God damn, girl, you look so good. It's just, listen. She was talking about these shoes. Like, it is stuff that the moms are not going to buy for them because they are expensive. They are expensive, and you have to try to, like, hit your market. Hit your market. We were just talking about it earlier, but you gotta hit your market. If you're trying to sell something, do something that is passionate. Do something that you are super passionate about. Something that you're like, hey, like, I would do this no matter what. And then try to make it so it's affordable and make it so that, like, your audience, whether they are adults, which adults have money, so being able to, like, push something out for adults, that's awesome. But you have a huge audience for kids. So you gotta find something where, like, the typical mom, the typical parent is going to be like, well, I'll be able to get that. But if you're trying to get some heels, like $100 heels for, like, what, your 14-year-old? Like, listen, my daughter would never wear heels. I mean, the only time you would have it is for, like, events, but, like, 14-year-old, I'm just like, what would I do? Quinceañera. Maybe like a quinceañera, but that's 16. I don't know. It's dumb shit like that. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't.
I love you so much. We love you so much. Charlie, let's go. I love you, Charlie. You're the go.
It's crazy how their entire marketing team never gave a
Fucking
single thought to
14-year-olds.
who the targeted demographic is.
Fucking
because it is
14-year-olds.
not
I love
women
it.
in their
I love
20s
it.
and 30s with actual purchasing power who will
$129.
want to wear these hot pink.
Do you think a 14-year-old girl can afford that? Hell, especially in this economy, do you think their mom's going to? Hell no. Like, it's just not happening. Hell no. Like, especially that other one. I think the other one was like $129. Like, honestly, I'd never buy them. Plus, not to mention, they look kind of like shit. They look kind of like shit. Just saying. I don't know. Anyone else like them? Like, with your girlfriend, would you be like, hey, listen, I love those on you. I love those on you. I don't know. I just think they look like fucking shit. Yeah, plus you probably cannot walk. Just saying, heels are not the most comfortable thing in the world. And yeah, they just look like shit. If I'm going to buy something nice, something a little bit more out of my, like, price range, I'm going to make sure that I like them. Like, something simple. Plus, I'm very simple. I like one color, boom, simple. You're trying to be extra? Not for me. Especially for shoes. Especially for fucking shoes. Just, not for me.
Or electric blue pumps to work, which is probably a hard concept for the D'Amelio sisters to grasp.
Those last shoes were fucking ugly too.
They never had to work a single day since they had enough money to do whatever they want since 17. And
it is shit like that our culture has been changing so much because of that. Like, people know that they can get famous and they don't got to do a single thing. And that shit blows my mind. I'm just like, you've never worked before, you've never, like, struggled. Like, people are like, no. And that's why people try so hard to get famous, so they can make money off of all of that. Like, we were watching the last video, I'm trying to remember the exact name of it, but they were talking about what people will do for it just so that they don't have to work a single day in their fucking life. It baffles me. And like I said, I was born and raised as a poor bitch. Born and raised as a poor fucking bitch. So for me, that was never a thing. Like, I had to work many jobs and still have one. So it's crazy how our culture is slowly changing into someone that never works and just has to do a couple of dances. Boom, now you're like fucking millionaire. I don't know, blows my mind. Again, I'm a fucking boomer, apparently. I'm a boomer. I'm just not used to it.
And at this point, it is apparent that the main issue is the D'Amelios don't know why people follow them. And frankly, it is hard to answer that question.
Well, that's why you have to understand your audience. Like, I know what my audience likes. they like to see me die. in video games, but they also like, you know, comedy, different kind of like variety of games, events. You know, I know what my community likes. A lot of them are old boomers, just like me. So it's, they like to say here, you know, your community matches the streamer. So like, if you can make it so that you're vibing, you're connecting with your community, then I know what you guys like, usually. So stuff like that, that really, I mean, you got to do it, especially as a content creator. You got to know what you're selling to. You got to know who you're vibing with. I say selling, I'm not selling you guys shit, but like, you know, she definitely wants to sell her shit. So you got to know who likes you. What made it so that you got famous? And if you don't know that, you might need to do a little soul searching. You might need to go do a little research, just a little bit.
Many still only know Charli D'Amelio as a famous TikToker who dances and not much more. Surely, digital appearances should
The dances
help,
are just a little
right?
weak.
On
Just
the
a little weak.
personal branding side, although it seems like the D'Amelio family has done so much since Charli became famous on TikTok, everything they worked on somehow only made them less and less relevant and less likable.
It's because how you're doing things makes you not relatable. Again, everything that she's trying to sell and make is all for celebrities, all for not the 9 to 5, not the 9 to 5. It just completely has a disconnect. Like, let's just say I was some kind of millionaire living in a mansion every day. And let's just say I'm complaining about like, oh my God, I just lost a little bit of money there. And what am I supposed to do about my mansion? Like, people are going to be like, okay, I'm barely getting by, especially in this economy right now. You know, we joke about that, but let's be real. Economy right now is pretty fucking shitty, really fucking shitty. So if I'm just like complaining about, oh my God, I don't get my second sports car, people are just not going to be, they're just not going to fucking buy it. I want it. I don't got a fucking sports car. I got a truck and she's struggling. But point I'm trying to make is that like, the more you, the less that you disconnect, or God, my English is terrible. The less that people feel like you are relatable, there we go, English, the more like people are just going to fucking leave. They're just going to fucking leave. So it just, I mean, it makes sense to me.
Don't get me wrong,
you got to make it so people like you. Makes sense to me. Content creation, they gotta like you.
Everything
just that simple.
To stay relevant, but they do not understand the full price of monetizing your family and what it truly takes.
And they never worked either. So again, not relatable. For the people that are working every single day, I'm just not going to watch them. Like, they don't know my struggle. They don't get me. You know, this would not be a person that I can vibe with. Like, you got to have it where like, if the community went to go and visit you, like for us, like, let's just say we went off to TwitchCon. If you know that like, hey, I bet you're fun to hang out with, then you're going to have a community that's going to vibe with you a little bit more. Because they understand that you're cool to hang out with. Like, not some fucking celebrity that is unable to, not reachable. Let's just say that. Not reachable. So it makes sense to me.
For a family to become a money printing machine like the Kardashian clan, either their team is very lazy or has no creativity. Since blowing up, the D'Amelio...
It reminds me of like in the video game sphere. In like, okay, there's so many companies nowadays that make games, and the thing is that they have no idea who they're selling to. They have no idea who they're selling to, what the community is going to like. And to me, that makes literally zero fucking sense. Ubisoft, I'm looking at you. Looking at you, Ubisoft, just saying. I think I heard something about Ubisoft where like they were trying to make a new like gun game, and the person or one of the people that was like working on it has never played a gun game ever. And to me personally, I'm like, how the fuck is that even possible? Why would you even put that person there? I don't know. It's shit like that that makes no sense to me. Like, if I was in, if I was in an owner spot, a managerial spot for that, I would put the best of the best people that have been like doing this stuff for years. And I don't know, like people that work with big business, people that are owners of, again, gaming companies, Ubisoft. It just seems like they don't know what they're doing. And I think all it really is that they have lost touch. Or fuck, Blizzard too. They have lost touch with their community. And stuff like that is like, that's when you start putting different people in. You put different people in and that's it. Like, that makes more sense to me. You're going to put the people that are passionate and want to make something different. And if you're not going to do that, then like, why even do it? Why do a job if you fucking hate it? Now, clearly, like, I know for me, I do a job where I'm like, I fucking hate it, but I need that money. But if you have the opportunity, if you could do anything in the fucking world, why not do something that you like? Why not do something that you like? Makes sense to me. Passion is very, very, very rare nowadays.
Under the sun did, called Two Chicks Podcast.
Why do people make podcasts? There's so many nowadays. What is it? The Hawktua girl. I know she made one, and then they made one. It's just everyone goes for like podcasts immediately. I just don't get it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like certain podcasts, but it's gotta be somebody that I like. Again, somebody that I vibe with. And also, I was saying this earlier, passion. I cannot tell you how many people that I know that just don't have it. Like, you gotta love what you do. Like, I'm sure everyone here has something that they're so passionate about. When it comes to a lot of this content creation and what they do and how they do it, it's awful, because I can definitely tell that it's dead. Like, behind all that, like everything that they're doing, their soul dead. It seems like they just don't want to do it. And especially for content creation where you can be creative, why are you doing something that you're like, like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, just go work a normal job then. Go work a normal job. Now, in this situation, they're trying to make a bunch of money. But at the same time, though, like, I don't know, I just feel dead inside. And, you know, living like that every single day, that's not living. That's getting by. So, I don't know, stuff like that just, I hate it.
They made a total of 27 episodes before asking the
people
question,
like talking about things. Well, I don't know. It's like, about what? Anything that actually matters?
Dixie began doing music, and so did Charlie. They had their family YouTube channel, which had a lot of backlash.
I always wonder why like content creators always go for like music every single time.
Extremely rude, and in spite of a private chef made meal, Dixie threw it up in front of everyone, and Charlie said it's better to get dino nuggets.
I don't think she really did. All right, let me tell you, I have a weak stomach. Every once in a blue moon, I do be doing that. It looked like she just did that for the drama. It looks like she did that just for the fucking drama. And that's my thing. Like, just like Kardashians and everything else, let's just say they'll be extra. People are extra just for the camera and stuff. And I hate that shit. It's like, I like natural. I like something where I can relate with. Like, again, I think that shows like these are so boring. They're so boring because it just doesn't make sense, and none of it's real. So just not for me. Rather watch YouTube and stuff, because a lot of the times the content creators on YouTube, those are people that actually give a fuck, at least from what I've seen. So that's how I feel.
Sometimes happens when, oh god,
So dramatic.
Do we have any dinos?
Your mama said it too. Dramatic. Exactly. Over the top. I don't like over the top. I just think it's boring. It's not real. I like things that are genuine.
At this point, the D'Amelio brand was already out of touch with their audiences, who likely don't live in a large mansion with private chefs, but that's okay.
That's what I'm saying. Mansions, private chefs. That's like the equivalent of like someone crying like, oh my god, I lost my private chef because like we just couldn't afford it. It's like, yeah, but you still have that fucking giant mansion. Oh, don't forget about your 3 sports cars. Like, it's shit like that where people are gonna look at that and like, no. Like, no. Like, it just, people, like I said again, are barely getting by in their vehicles that are probably almost like broken. They probably got to get a brand new engine. Like, they're just like, again, barely getting by. So you have stuff like that. Hey, exactly. Rich people fucking problems. Like, most of us don't have that. So because of that, you're just going to completely become irrelevant. It doesn't match.
If they want to be more aspirational like Taylor Swift or Billie Eilish, they could keep their
Discord noise, goddammit.
Stop doing the mediocre family content. But no, the team behind the D'Amelios wanted them to be the Kardashians and put them on a reality TV show even after the YouTube family channel backlash. While they lacked the very essential elements of the Kardashians to be interesting,
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry, my diamond earring!
Oh, I picked a good spot to pause. I was going to say, I don't like shows like that either, but at the same time, well, that show's probably not that bad, but like I said, I don't really like the Kardashian shows either, but like the point is that they at least have a brand that is hitting adults, usually single mothers that are just like, I wish that was me.
Sex tapes, celebrity scandals, divorces, pregnancies.
Hey, listen, Chad, I said what I said.
Are just too normal and unproblematic compared to other celebrities.
This is true.
The biggest drama they could pull is Charli and Dixie hating each other.
No, I think it's so cute that you riding on my coattails like really worked out for you.
No, I mean, like, that was your whole life. I mean, 2 years compared to 18, it's like really different.
There's a lot of people out there that just literally have never done anything. They're just super boring. And that's why I always say, like, experiences, chat. Experiences makes it so that you've actually seen things. You've been around the block. You can maybe have a bit of a personality. Having a personality is kind of a big deal, you know? Because if not, I'm watching literally NPCs talking about, who knows? Nothing important. Nothing important.
Which is so hard to watch
Do
because
crimes?
it's not authentic.
There you go.
I was caught off guard and then expected to be like, oh my god, this is so perfect. You know what? Why don't you put this song on my album? We could do it together.
And probably did damage their relationship as a family.
What the hell just happened? Like, I thought you were the only person I could really trust in the world.
By the
That's
way,
not
hold on.
fair
I never
to
did that
me.
away.
So
Sorry.
how are we supposed to live with each other anymore?
In addition, the fact that almost every single episode was about the sisters facing hate from people on the internet due to their massive following and massive presence online.
Well, honestly, that's their fault. That is their fault. Because I'm sure when she was doing these little dances and like, I bet you she was just a normal person inside of her house. Apparently that's never worked in her life. So couldn't relate with that. But it's stuff where at least you were, you know, like the everyday girl, everyday 14-year-old girl. You matched, boom, you're good. And they understand you. Because like, I can do that too. And that's the thing you got to think about where they say, I can do that too. The moment that they're like, oh, I can't do that. I can't be in a sports car. I can't do this, then you, like, I think you'd lose them. I know you lose me. Then again, I'd lose you if you've never done anything either. I don't know. I like meshing with people that have kind of been around the block. Not everyone's kind of like that, but that's stuff that gets to me personally.
Is very jarring for the audience. Not saying that the hate they're dealing with is not valid or important, but to their viewers who don't understand a life of never needing to work since 17, having the luxury of time to cry repeatedly in
I had a job when I was 15.
is very off-putting, where there's a lack of awareness of privilege. The biggest challenge they have to face in life is the hate that come from having hundreds of millions of followers, where many cannot even afford a roof over their heads and have to stress about where the next meal is.
Exactly. It just literally disconnected. It disconnects. And you know what? Something I've seen a lot of, again, I haven't been on this platform for a while. I've only been here for about 3 years, which apparently is very small compared to like a lot of others. And I've seen people go from nothing to something and then back to nothing because they just forgot. They forgot why people liked you in the first place. They forgot why people like you in the first place. And they're like, oh, well, I can do this and this now. It's like, well, now you're back down here again because people don't give a fuck about you now. And a lot of the times when it comes to that, that's their fault. That is their fault. And, you know, they usually stay down there because a lot of people remember. People don't forget. People do not forget. Not saying that you can't come back, but a lot of the times they are so stuck in their thought process of where they were. Actually, a lot of times they'll just complain. They're like, man, I remember when this and this was like a thing. And it's like, yeah, but it's not. And it's like, why? Because of you. And a lot of people will not take responsibility for it. They're just like, oh, it's because of this, or it's because of this. It's like, you ever thought that maybe it was you? Maybe it was you. So I don't know. Take responsibility.
Charli and Dixie not being appreciative of the capital,
I've been working since 14, basically. Always only working that minimum wage. Yep, I was right there with you. Right there with you. Apparently the Kardashians as much worse off than me somehow. It just, you know, it doesn't make sense.
Then if people don't like them, then of course the brands they release every few months flop. In addition to how each product has no soul or passion.
No soul, no passion. And again, it's saturation. If you see this person doing this and this and this and this and this, what I'm thinking is that they're just like, hey, I want you to throw my name on this, don't care. Throw my name on this, do not care. And again, it's like 3 things in what, like a month? Like, you're just trying to get money. You are just trying to take my fucking money. And to me, that just feels like a leech. Feels like a fucking leech. And I don't want that shit. Nobody wants that shit. Nobody wants to feel like they're just kind of just being like drained. They're being used. They're being fucking used. And nobody wants that shit. So it's just, it's too much. But the crazy part for me is that people don't see it. People don't fucking see it. Same thing with like the whole like gaming, the industry right now for gaming. It's just like, they don't understand why people don't like this. They don't like certain brands. They don't like certain games. And I'm just like, how do you not? How do you not? Like, I don't know. It just, they need to put some glasses on. They need to put some glasses on. I just think it's just because the people that are running the show, I think it's because they're old fucking 70-year-old man. Just like, they're like, okay, I'm sure they're gonna like this. Disconnected, completely disconnected. And even if it's not, the current people that are in there, even if they're younger, they just don't understand what people really want. And you know what I think it is? Genuineness. Being able to see something, being able to like feel something. Nobody likes safeness, nobody likes PC. What is it? Woke culture? I think that's what they want to call it. Like, for me personally, no thank you. No thank you. I want to see something. Make me feel something. Like, I don't want to see the old fucking Joe Schmo, same old fucking bullshit. Like, that's just not for me.
Since the very start, except for maybe Charlie and her dancing, there was not a soul or passion in every project that D'Amelio's
Exactly, just looking at their phone, looking sad.
Is recommended by doctors to treat broken ankles. Don't say, you can't say that.
Not sure if Dixie D'Amelio
just straight lying.
TikTok star or singer, while always being overshadowed.
It's because she doesn't know.
Charlie.
She has no idea.
When the entire enterprise was born because of the lucky, or perhaps unlucky, pretty privilege without a soulful connection, it is doomed to fail as soon as the halo effect of a pretty face or body gets tiring and loses its shine.
Exactly. It is seen it many times before, whether it's work or I guess OnlyFans. I've never done like OnlyFans, but like work, or just like if people are going to the club, like it doesn't matter where you go, there's always somebody that's going to get something that they don't deserve. Then there's people that don't get shit because they're not at their standard, and I've always fucking hate that shit. If it comes to work personally, I like to say, like, you know, put the person that is best for the job. Makes fucking sense to me. But a lot of times either somebody that is decent looking, or they usually know them. It's like a son or something, blah blah blah. But yeah, pretty privilege is so fucking stupid. But at the same time, this is shit that has been going on since the dawn of fucking time. Just people like to see a nice face. But just like she was saying earlier, eventually we're all gonna look old. Eventually we're all gonna look fucking old. So it's like, for the people that are maybe not at society standards, you know, learn stuff, being able to, well, actually just in general, I think people should, but learn things, develop skills, do things that, like, you know, when people are like, oh my God, I can't do this anymore because someone thinks I'm old. It's like, well, you have skills. You have skills. You have things that can actually make money, or just in general, like you can actually help out with society. So I like that more than anything else, this whole pretty privilege thing. But yeah, that's been something that's been going on since the dawn of fucking time. And now that we live in a time where everyone wants to be social media famous, like, this is where you're probably seeing it the most.
All in all, I do think Charlie and Dixie are sweet girls and handle way too much pressure from their team and perhaps even their parents, who just want to milk the fuck out of their fame and youth.
I would not doubt
like
it.
I said before,
I would not doubt it. You always hear this with like child stars. It's like okay, maybe not every single one, but a good majority of child stars, like their parents are fucking pieces of dog shit. Pieces of fucking dog shit. And you know, like, maybe because they're like, oh, we weren't able to get this money like when I was growing up. So like, you know, they try to like get it, how do I say, break the system. They try to break the system, get as much as they possibly can. I don't know, like just scummy. It's terrible, scummy.
Cannot just be built in one day, and you can't just launch 20 things in 4 years hoping one will stick if you don't have an ounce of passion for any of them. So what does make sense for the D'Amelio brand, and how could they create something sustainable without further decreasing their likability? First, they need to make a very conscious decision of whether they want to be influencers or celebrities, which are two very separate concepts. If they just want to,
they both fucking suck. When I think of celebrities, I think of privilege. When I think of influencers, I think of annoying and privilege. So maybe be a celebrity, because at least I only think of one. Like, at least I think of fucking one. Some celebrities are actually, like, you know, talented. Maybe they're actors or actresses, but like influencers, again, you guys there's probably one influencer, maybe two out there that you're like, okay, they're good. But when I think of influencers, I think of just people that are trying to be annoying and sell you shit that they could fucking care less about. Like, I don't know. It's stupid to me.
Play a role that is aspirational, then don't
They're celebrities with no talent
by appearing on every show network possible. Keep the mystique. And if they want to be influencers, they need to be way more self-aware and aware of what is normal outside of their multi-million bubble. Stop pretending that they are just a normal family only worth $32 million in a mansion, and be more respectful towards the audience that they've been cashing out on. And
Exactly.
stop contradicting themselves by stop pretending to be dramatic and problematic in their shows for the sake of views, and just stay true to who they are.
I like that, because here's the thing. You can have money and still live a very simple life. There's a few actors that are like that, but if you want to talk about content creators, one of my favorite content creators is Asmon, and he still lives in his cockroach house. But at the same time though, he still has his old car, his old house. He kind of just chilling. And he has companies. He makes money. He does a lot of things where he can go and get a mansion. All he needs is a maid. That's about it. All he needs is a fucking maid. You know, I don't mind helping him. I'm just saying. Listen, I could be that maid. I'm just saying. I don't mind helping.
And maybe
you know,
they
I
don't
love that
care
man.
about
You know, I do.
music, popcorn, mattress, and that
Just
is
needs that
okay.
maid, baby.
Which
I got
brings
you.
up second. They need to stop launching brands. The next brand launch needs to be something so
Hi,
thoughtful
Icy, how you doing?
and something they absolutely love. Because so much trust has already been lost, they need to let every milliounce of the next product to show that they poured their soul and their heart into it. And
I don't even think that is what you have to do. My personal opinion, I think you would have to like go back to the roots, go back to the fucking beginning. You got to show people again that like, hey, we are normal. We are someone that like, you know, you can relate with. Like they're way up there already. Their heads are probably like fucking floating to the goddamn sky. Their egos are probably, whew. You got to like come back down to reality. Got to come back down to reality, just like everybody else. Then you should be good. Then you should be solid. Then work on that.
And maybe they're not passionate about anything right now, which is also okay. Do some soul searching first, then develop the product that—
I don't mean to pause every 2 seconds, but something that I've noticed with the current generation, you either have people that are like super passionate and like they become like great. Like, okay, I'm trying to think of a couple of people inside of like our sphere. There are people that are like 19, 20 and they already have like their career. They already have everything. Everything's like established. Like it's crazy. But then you have the opposite side that literally they don't know what they want to do. They're just going to sit at home. And, you know, usually it's their parents that allow them to. Like they can just do, like, they don't have no idea, no passion, no nothing, no drive. And here's the thing. It's not like you just get it one day. Like you got to look around. You got to try things. You know, if you're at a job, you hate it. Why do you hate it? Okay, move on to the next spot. Or, hey, I usually do this. I play video games, but I want to try something different. Try to get out of your comfort zone. Go outside. Go fucking outside, please and thank you. And just in general, like you really got to see. You really got to look. Get out of your comfort zone. If you don't do that, you're always going to do the same thing over and over and over again. Now, you won't get hurt because you're in your comfort zone. But at the same time, are you living or just getting by? That's kind of how I see it. It doesn't make sense to me. You gotta like find something that really gets you excited. Like I found this like 3.5 years ago. And listen, this is the best decision I've ever done. So, and I love it. But if I didn't take that step to get out, then my life might still be pretty boring. Like I may not know what I want. And you don't have to have it just like she said now, but you have to look for it. You got to know yourself, figure out yourself. Because if you don't, then you ain't gonna do nothing
that their audiences actually need. And to be honest, if they don't care about products, they don't need to create one. There is already enough money to be made from working with existing brands that align.
I think coffee's fine.
Third, not sure about Dixie, but Charlie's initial dream was related to dance, and her going on Dancing with the Stars was a great move.
I can see that, because if she got famous off of that, then work with that. Work with that. There are many things that you can do for dancing related stuff. And I honestly think that that's where she should start. Become humble, humble yourself, get your head out from the sky and do the stuff that literally made you famous in the first place. Like, if you do not try to connect with the people and do the things that like, hey, this is where I started, come back to your roots, That's what you have to do. So anything that involves dance, do it again. Like work with that. And then if you want to expand, please do things that you actually like. If you don't like this, don't fucking do it. It's dumb. It's simple, but people just don't see it.
Just aligns so
Yeah,
well.
eat that
with who
humble
she
pie,
is at
baby.
the
Eat
core.
that humble
Instead of
pie.
starting drama just to start drama with Dixie,
Come back to my
about
roots. Shut up.
pursuing singing. Many people initially follow Charlie because of the positive energy she brings, and maybe from dance, she could create a product that finally connects with her.
People like to see happiness. People like to see people happy. You know, there's always going to be haters, but again, we live in a time where people are sad. Economy's bad. There's a lot of things that, like, you know, makes you sad. Like, it really does. You know, depression's at an all-time high. And something that makes me happy is seeing someone that's happy, that's excited. And not to mention, I shit you not, especially in this sphere, I see so many people that could give a fuck about what they are doing. And it blows my mind, because I'm like, why are you here then? Why are you here? Be passionate. It's so rare nowadays. It's so rare. And at least for me, maybe just because, again, I'm old. I'm old, and whole content creation and stuff like that was not a thing. So now that it is, I'm like, wow, like, I love this because I want to be here. If not, I'll just go do I'll go back to my job. If anything, I would have more time to sleep. But like, I love this. I love it so much that I will do streams and then work, because I really want this to become a thing, but I'm passionate about it. If I wasn't, then why the fuck would I do it? If I wasn't passionate about reacting, would I do it? No. Passionate about games, would I do it? No. So again, simplicity to me.
That helps solve problems
It's so
for
simple.
her as a dancer. Like gear that prevents dance injury that could eventually be pushed out to a broader athletic market. Or dance athleisure that's extremely durable yet comfortable and cute during
Exactly.
practice that could eventually become its own clothing line instead of popcorn and mattress. With that being said, although
I
times
can't believe they did a mattress. I cannot believe they did a mattress. Like, how does that make sense? Also, who puts their name on mattresses? I can't think of any of that. Like, yeah, that just doesn't fucking make sense to me. It doesn't make sense to me.
have changed, and the D'Amelio sisters are highly unlikely to regain that surreal level of mass attention again. All they
Exactly.
need to do is to build a stronger connection with their existing massive following instead of treating them like cash printing machines to feed soulless products to, and stop doing and saying
People, sorry, I didn't let her finish.
problematic, offhanded things or complain about their privileges to be
Exactly.
further disliked.
I really don't want to work anymore.
You're not even working. You're not even working. You're not even working. Again, you have to connect. You have to connect. It just makes sense to me. It's so simple.
Pretty privilege can get
You're not
you
even
far,
working.
but cannot last a lifetime. Ultimately, it still comes to good intentions, authenticity, and hard work
Exactly.
to build a long-lasting brand, which I do believe the D'Amelio sisters are capable of and can have a rise to their careers again if they choose to use their influence for good impact. That's how to grow real influence instead of a pretty follower account. Let me know your
Exactly.
thoughts if you think the D'Amelio brand was a flop or not, and comment below which
Definitely,
celebrity
most
you'd like me
definitely
to
was.
analyze next through a marketing
I
perspective.
like this movie.
This is your
Or
marketing
movie.
bestie,
Oh my goodness.
Zoe
Video.
Unlimited. Share
Sorry,
this video
me and my
for
family
impact,
call
and I will
everything
see you
movies.
next week.
Listen, this was a good one. I like this one. And you know, this, going back, just kind of like to summarize things, because I feel like it's similar, even though I'm not an influencer, is that like you have to connect with your people. If you do not do this, you will have nothing. You will have nothing. So it seems like she just doesn't have anything where that she actually wants to do. And again, you need to get out of your bubble. There's got to be something out there. There is so much in the world that you can be doing, whether it's singing, playing music, playing video games, chatting, like, you know, there's tons of things. If you're a good talker, people can talk all day about things. And like I said, again, any kind of hobby that you have, especially nowadays, you can profit off this. So it's, how should I say? You can do anything. You just have to be careful. And not to mention, and she said it like really well, stop seeing your audience as like money. Stop seeing your audience as fucking money. These are people. Like for you guys are my family. You guys are my family. I love y'all. You guys have helped me out in the last 3 years. Like, I wouldn't be where I'm at without y'all. And you know, these are people that care about you. There's people here that probably watch me every single fucking day. And that shit like means so much to me. But like, I'm sure people like this are like, hey, like, I just want more money off of you. Like, they're not thinking about you. They couldn't care less about you. They could take thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of fucking dollars away from one specific person, they don't care. They do not care. So you really got to give a fuck about people, and you don't have to get weird with it, right? You don't have to get weird with it. Just like when you talk about your people, when you're talking about the subjects that you are doing, if you seem like you don't give a fuck about anything, then I don't give a fuck about anything that you're doing. So, and I'm going to start looking for people that actually give a fuck. You may have got that little moment of fame, but you know, it does definitely come down if you have no talent and no passion. So I like this video. This was a good one. Please go and check them out. They're really nice. This is the first video I've ever watched from them. So I might need to go and catch more videos with them. That's really nice. By the way, here's the link. Check them out though. Listen, I like this one. Oh, actually, let me like and subscribe also. So yeah, definitely worth it. I like this one. So very cool. Very cool. Chat, this was a good, very good one. Also, except for my fucking stutter. Jesus fucking Christ. I'm telling you, if I don't get sleep, or at least a lot of it, then I'm just like, it is so annoying. I fucking hate it. God, I fucking hate it. But yeah, I really like videos that are like this because it talks about our current like society. I keep forgetting like how much has changed. How much has changed in this world. I'm like, and maybe it's been like this for a while. Chat, you guys probably know more like about this than I do maybe. But like in the last 3.5 years, I'm finally starting to see what the internet is. Like, I know it sounds weird, but I never did social media. I never did anything streaming or just like influencer stuff. I stayed away from it. I was a normie. Like I said, I had a family and I played video games. That's all I did. That's it. Done and done. Like, I don't know. It's just, to me, it's very, how should I say? Just, it's odd. It's very odd. Also, hi, Shirihiko. It's great to see you. I hope you're doing well. Are you still on break? I wasn't exactly sure. Please go check out Shirihiko. I love her to death. But yeah, you gotta like find things that make you you. Like every day that I wake up, even though sometimes I feel old and everything's breaking, which is pretty much every single day, I know that I get to see you guys right before work. So actually, you know, to be honest with you, like you guys help me with waking up. Let's say that. I know that I get to hang out with y'all and I know it's gonna be an awesome day. And also you make it so that like my work day is not so bad. Usually not so bad. Like I pretty much work off of a high from you guys. Like, hopefully that makes sense. It's like, I know that I had a really good time here. I'm like, yes, this was great. And then unfortunately I gotta go over here and I'm just like, all right, let's do it. But like, if I had to start off that way, I'm just like, God, I wouldn't really want to wake up really. Like, I know that sounds a little extreme, but like I'm sure a lot of people out there, including some of you guys now, that probably they wake up and like, fuck this. But then you go like through like your day and stuff like that, and then you fall asleep and you're like, whatever. Again, I don't really like that. That's stuff where I feel like, hey, you're just surviving. You're not living. Now, living, these are people that are like doing what they really, really, really want. And I love that. Anybody can do it. Anybody can fucking do it. You just have to like really take the effort. Like she was saying, you gotta work hard. Like all of this is going to be hard. It doesn't matter what you fucking do. Like even content creation. Like when I first started, and I'm sure everyone else probably still sees it, even now, they probably look at it like, I can do that. That looks so fucking easy. And I thought the same fucking thing. I saw the same thing. I'm like, man, that's probably really fucking easy. This is one of the hardest things I've ever done. Like even with like the military, when I was I've been deployed a couple times, and like, you know, you're away from your family, you're like working all the fucking time, but like I mean, we'll stream for like hours and hours and hours, and then afterwards content creation, you have to go and send things, make things, edits. Like I, luckily enough, with my job, I can pay for editors. Thank goodness, because I don't know anything about it. But what I will say is that like after that, then there's more stuff. And what if you want more accounts, or what if you want to do this or this or this or this? Like Shirihiko, I think, has a couple of accounts. Like this girl be working. This girl be fucking working. Not to mention, like most of us have jobs, because this economy pretty bad. Plus you have to pay for our bills. So you have this, then you go over here and go start working your other job. So it's stuff like that that makes it's tough. Would I say it's the hardest thing in the world? No, but like I will say, like the way that I think, once I'm done streaming, I'm just like, man, now what do I do? Do I work on this here? Do I do this? And don't even get me started on games. Like I love video games, but like when I'm playing now, I'm like, oh, maybe I should stream this. Maybe I should stream this. So you're always thinking about content. And at least for me, like that makes me tired. That makes me tired. My old ass gets tired. I'm just like, oh my god. So you have to do balance with that. And you know, Switch tells me to do balance always, and it's hard for me. But goddamn, am I addicted to streaming? So god damn it, I am addicted. I really am. But yeah, like I said, very cool video. Very cool video. That should be out later on YouTube. Little bit. But yeah, I hope you guys like these kind of things. Like God, I love reacting. I think it's so much fun. I think it's so much fun. I love it. I like to be able to talk about my interests. So I hope you guys like stuff like that. I try to find something different each time, whether it's more like serious topics or stuff like that, talking about pretty privilege. So I like it. The only thing I don't like is that I get fucking dehydrated because I'm yapping too fast. I am a fast reactor. Let's say that. I am a fast reactor. Some people are a little bit slower. For me, I'm just like just like my normal streams. Just like but anyway, chat, thank you for watching that. I hope you guys enjoy that. That'll be on YouTube a little bit later. We did just add another one, I think yesterday, I want to say. Right. Oh, and also Dirty, are you still here? Thank you so much for the sub. I didn't even get a chance to say it. Anyway, as someone who did a creative job that I loved before streaming, is very similar to it, and I'd say it's just freelance work whenever it comes down. Yeah, I can see that completely. Which, by the way, girl, you are creative. Like, when I started like doing all of this, like I knew nothing about it, but I was interested. And I've been learning more and more each day. And you know, I love learning. I will watch tutorials about things. I like watching documents, and I like to, anything that like I'm semi interested in, I will probably watch a video or something where I could be like, oh, I want to learn more. So with this stuff, that's why I tell like people, anybody can stream. Anybody can fucking stream. You just gotta put the effort in.
Such a soul streamer.
And then it's ruined. Anybody can fucking stream. You just have to put the effort in. If my dumbass can fucking learn this shit, so can you. Like, I didn't know about social medias. I still don't know anything about the fucking social medias. Well, actually, to be fair, it's probably best that you don't mess with social medias too much. If you're like a Twitter freak, like you might want to maybe get off that. Maybe go touch some grass. Like, maybe go eat some grass. Because let me tell you, when I eat my own grass, I don't want to go on Twitter. I just want to fucking chill there and play video games. At the same time, Mama's been good. Mama's been good with her grass. Like, I'm telling you. I have too much grass and all of a sudden I can't fucking speak English. I'm telling you, speech impediment's pretty fucking real. I'm telling you, it's terrible. But yeah, thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys just watching and hanging out. You guys truly are fantastic. Like, again, passion is a very rare thing. It shouldn't be, right? It really shouldn't be. Passion should be like the thing that you, like, everyone should have. It should be literally the most common thing. Chips, oh my god, don't. Oh, I forgot. I turned off my stuff. Hold on one second. I was waiting for my... Listen, I was waiting to get fucking punched. I was waiting to get slammed with all this shit. Hold on, let me turn everything back on. 1 second. Alright, there it is. Much better. You got scanned. Okay, listen. That's my bad. But yeah, seriously, thank you, Chips. I really appreciate that. But yeah, you would think that passion is like literally the most common thing. Because again, you gotta find something that makes you happy, right? So it seems like the way that things are nowadays, it feels like passion is a rarity. Then again, I also see like, I feel like common sense should also be very, you know, common. Common sense, that's kind of a thing, right? And apparently not. So I don't know, we live in an interesting time. I try not to sound like a fucking boomer because I'm like back in my day. Because you know what, millennials are pretty bad. They're pretty bad. Actually, I think not saying that we're all terrible, but
Savii streamed 3 hours.
You.
Savii streamed 6 hours. Savii streamed 9 hours.
But I actually think millennials are probably one of the worst. Like most millennials that I know, especially like my cousins and my like a lot of my cousins, alcoholics, a lot of people that feel like, a lot of people from my generation feel like it's like, oh, the boomers fucked everything up. And don't get me wrong, it's not like they really helped us, but at the same time, a lot of my fellow brothers and sisters there, they don't even try. So a lot do, a lot don't. It's kind of a mix, but I've seen a lot of my generation kind of just be like, whatever. But that's why, like, Gen Z, I don't know why I said Generation Z, but Gen Z, I do. There's some stuff that, like, I'm like, why you do this, and like, how people do things is all extreme. Let's say that. It is all extreme.
One of
So
my favorite ironies is common sense. Common sense, though. Not that common.
yeah, it's not that common. Literally, it's we live in a crazy time, let's just say that. But yeah, I actually don't mind like Gen Z. Like again, I think actually the reason like I gave more love to Gen Z now that I do this, because there's a lot of people that I've seen that are like in their 20s, like 20, 21, that they already have like, they're like amazing artists, they've done this, they've done that. And I'm like, you know, like when I was 20, when I was 21, I was active duty. I think I was deployed to Korea. Actually, I think I was in Korea, which again, it's not terrible, but like these people have everything established already. It's pretty good. It's really good. Like you guys are really intelligent. But like I said, then there's the other side of things where it's completely like, I'm just gonna lay here, mom and dad are gonna let me do whatever I fucking want. It kind of reminds you of like NEETs in a way. Like it's like it's Japanese thing, no? Sorry, I'm fucking not cultured. You know me, red, white, and blue, baby. Yeah, I think it's like NEET culture. Which, you know what? Lucky if you're able to do all that, like, good for you. At the same time, though, I don't think I would want that because then I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't do anything. Like, even if you're able to with, like, money, I would get bored. I would get fucking bored. Millennials are kind of like half boomer and half zoomer. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, I think about, like, my cousins and stuff. Well, they're all in jail. But, like, a lot of them, before they all went off to jail because they were dealing drugs, they were like, hey, like, we can't do nothing. It's like this and this. We have to, like, you know, boomers fucked it all up. So they're like, now I have to do this. And I'm just like, I don't know. I just think you're a piece of shit. I'm like, Felipe, you're kind of just a piece of shit. And it's like, oh, okay, true. Fair enough. I'm like, maybe when you join fucking the Sureños, I'm just like, maybe join a gang, maybe not a good idea. I don't know. Hispanic family. Hispanic family, don't worry about them. Anyway, chat, really good video. I had a good time. We do reaction content every Tuesdays and Saturdays, so if you like those, we usually do them like usually around the start after we do our parasocial time, which chat seems to like that. So, you know, I guess I'll give you a little bit more. It's not the 3-hour parasocial like how we used to do, but close enough. So what I'm gonna do next, chat, is I'm gonna go and take a small break. As you can tell, I'm stuttering just a bit, so Mama probably needs to go and take her break a little early. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for being here. And when we return, we got game time, baby. You guys ready to go fight some monkeys? Well, actually, yeah.
Is Savi in her wise mom phase right now?
And
first,
here we go.
It was a chair force phase. Then there was an ASMR phase. She definitely still in her yapping mole rate
phase. Shut the fuck up. You're in your ASMR face. Yeah, ASMR D's pants grab. You know, I come here every day. Wait, hold on. Shut up. Shut up. Get the boca pendejo. Listen, silencios. Shurihiko, are you still here? I saw your tweet. Girl, just do it. Girl, just fucking do it. Trust me, it's not that bad. Actually, you want to know something funny? Is like, we've been gaming for fucking, like, what, 2-3 years? Like, ever since, like, I stopped, like, ASMR stuff. And when we did that last ASMR stream, holy fuck. How many people came out of the fucking woodwork? And I'm like, Jesus. So you would think people wouldn't like it because we haven't done it in fucking forever. But at the same time, people are like, yeah, I like this. I don't know. People just really like ASMR shit. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. But hey, you know, you do you. I think it's like the tingly feel. So I don't know. Remember we talked about the whole people like to feel good? So I'm assuming that's what it is. It's just like if you get like a little bit of satisfaction from just that, I can get it, I guess. But anyway, chat, I'm yapping. I am yapping. I am I almost said exhausted. I gotta go take my freaking meds, and when we return, we're gonna go and head back over to Sakura and fight some monkeys. Which, by the way, I think the next monkey we get the finger, so I need that so I can go and get my new the umbrella thing. What is happening? Why you do this to me? Oh, thank you. No, listen, I am like dehydrated, so whenever that happens, I'm just like, God, you sound like fucking dog shit. But thank you guys, thank you. Anyway, I'll be right back. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Go check them out, they're really cool. And I think that's it. Goodbye. Yes, I do owe you ASMR reading. We're probably gonna do it next week. All right, we're probably gonna do it fucking next week. So there you go. Anyway, I'll be right back. Let me turn up the music for you.
took your life, I've stolen any hope that you had left. I'm guessing that you thought 'cause I'm blind you would have the upper hand, go mambo tied behind my back. You never stood a chance. Just a feeble mind to break it. Leave them all beyond forsaken. You could not attain, we're not the same, just face it. Welcome to my domain. Take a little time, and I'm caught in the middle. Everything will be fine, and no the bones are brittle. Always in me in mind when they put out a signal, hoping backup's waiting behind, but they don't know that I've been holding back this entire time. No, you don't want to see what happens when I cover my eyes. The only reason that I keep them in behind this disguise is to have a little fun before you meet your demise. You see, the truth is, you're just a game, a pretty poor excuse for danger, and all you just to claim. You think this level that I'm on is something you can sustain. Just a feeble mind to break it. Leave them all beyond forsaken. You could not attain, we're not the same, just face it. Welcome to my domain. Oh, just a feeble mind, I'll break it. Oh, leave them all beyond forsaken. You could not attain, we're not the same, just face it. Welcome to my domain. Just a feeble mind to break it. Leave them all beyond forsaken. You could not attain, we're not the same, just face it. Welcome to my domain. off we roll through any weather. Navigate storms till we find the treasure. Off we roll, never say never. We will soon find a course to the ground. Off we roll through any weather. Navigate storms till we find the treasure. Off we roll, never say never. We will soon find a course to the ground. I think back to when we were young, long before the end of words to come. When I saw